Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XCAL Web Shop Racing Series, Street Stock Series, getting ready to rock and roll here tonight at Long Beach. The beautiful road course out here in California, which I'll be honest with you, is a state that I would not want to actually visit in real life. But Long Beach always turns out to be quite an entertaining race no matter what we use. We got the street stocks tonight with XCAL. You're going to see it all live here on Motormouth Broadcasting. Good evening, folks. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. My good buddy, owner of Motormouth Broadcasting, Mr. Big Jim Cunningham, alongside co-commentating and producing this bad boy here tonight. Jim, buddy, going to be a good one here tonight. Street stocks on a road course. Who in the hell would have thought about that?
I like it. I think it's a good idea. I wish I was out there racing with them. That would be it'd be fun. I like Long Beach. It's a great street circuit. It's got a lot of history. I'm not even sure if maybe the NASCAR boys didn't at one time race here, because they did several races out in California back in the day. And I think they might have done one here after Riverside closed, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But either way, it's a well-known street circuit here in the United States, and I think it's going to be a fun one tonight. There's a lot of concrete walls and not a whole lot of runoff around this place, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you got me curious, because now I'm going to look. Okay, I'm going to look and see if NASCAR actually did run here at Long Beach. I'm very curious about that. I'm actually typing that in right now. I had no idea. That was a cool deal right there that you ended up making that happen right there. But, yeah, Long Beach, obviously, this place has got some crazy turns.
Oh, yeah.
Jim, yeah, obviously that last corner, not the kink that coming all the way back to the line, not that one. I'm talking about the hairpin turn where literally one of those hold my beer turns that we see a lot of times. Check this out right here. Oh, hell, hold on to it. 70 tried to hold on to it. Dirt tracking it. That's Gerald Lawrence. And drifted it, might I add. That is wild as hell. To be honest with you right there, street stocking it, drifted it like that. Awesome.
That is not going to be the fast way around here. I believe that you're going to need to get the traction to actually grab the ground. It'll make it a little faster than that. But I'll tell you what, man, I am excited to be here. And let's see, what do we need to go over before we get started here? Let's take a look at the point standings. What do you say we do that? Well, I tell you what. Yeah, no, let's do this. I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's pull our guest in to the booth one at a time, and we'll talk to them first. Then we'll cover the points while the race is going on a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Pull in the very first one right here. Obviously, and it is Jason J-Dog Seams. Jason won that bad boy last week at Auto Club. What are we thinking about here tonight when we're rolling here in Long Beach?
Yeah, that was Jack. We were coming on Jack, and I think we was going to catch him, but it was going to be an extraordinary finish, as good as it was to watch. But he sputtered after he came out of 4. And Ryan, he didn't want to try zigging and zagging and cause a big wreck, so he just pushed right there, and we got pretty good finish, first and third for our cars, and JNS got the second with Ryan. So it was pretty amazing. Tonight, I think we just got to get by and just try not to hit a wall. Just keep your car good and clean until you get into that last segment. It's gonna be it's pretty tricky.
I think it's going to be fun tonight. I think this place is great, but you're right. The walls are right there, and these cars like to slide a lot around here. I haven't checked.
They sure do.
Haven't checked the track temperature yet. What do we know what that is right now?
It's
not bad. Now.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
not too bad.
Pretty neutral. Not real cool, not real hot. Kind of just right there.
Yeah.
You can get some good lap times. Them guys are a bit faster than me, but I'm just trying to run a consistent lap.
This place is not about being fast. Maybe for one lap, but we got 75 laps here, man. You keep it out of the wall. I guarantee you, if you keep your car out of the wall tonight, you'll be in top 3.
Yeah, it's what we're looking for. I'm looking for a top 5, honestly, and things can happen. Might get better. You never know who'll hit the wall and crash out.
it can happen here for sure. It's definitely a little monkey wrench in the plans for the season, but that's kind of fun though. So, but yeah, man, good luck tonight, and
Yeah,
let's see let's see how this thing shakes out.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all the sponsors: Sim Racer Hub, Flaming Camera for the paints, Admin Box, J-Docs Carpentry, the XCAL Web Shop Racing Series. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast, and thank the fans for watching these great races. And check out something in the web shop. There's
There you
all
go.
kinds of great new stuff in there all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Good stuff.
Good stuff in there. That's right.
Good stuff, Jim.
All
We'll
right,
see what
man.
old J Dog can make it happen here tonight, buddy. Good
We'll
luck.
see. Thank you.
I
We'll
believe
talk
you
to
can.
you guys soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was old J Dog Seams right there. I love that nickname, J Dog.
That's a good name.
You know, pretty cool deal right there. And here, and obviously Jack McKee, the one he was talking about.
Yep.
I got to throw this out there real quick though, Jim. You know, he was chasing J Dog or Jack last week,
Right.
and I don't know if you caught it or not. I may end up getting us in trouble here, but he said that he was coming on Jack. That's what he said right there to start. I just got to throw that out there that, hey, this stuff don't write itself. I mean, well, literally, this stuff does write itself. Anyway, Mr. Jack, the one that J-Dog was talking about, Jack, buddy, gonna get a shot right here tonight. Long Beach, after going through Auto Club last week, you got Long Beach tonight. What are we thinking?
Oh, I think this track's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully,
there you go.
Hopefully, it'll be a clean race.
That's I like the man's attitude right off the bat. This is gonna be fun. That's where you got to look at it tonight. And like I was saying earlier, you keep your car out of the wall tonight, you're guaranteed the top three here. I think. I think this place is going to wreak so much havoc. You don't have to be the fastest car here. You just got to keep your nose clean.
If I keep it out of the wall, even if I don't get a top three, I feel like I'm going to get top three.
That's right. That is right. All right. Well, I don't want to rush you, but if you got any sponsors, go ahead and thank them. We'll get this last interview in before this race gets started here.
Yeah, I want to thank Sim Racers Hub, Flamin' Karma Paint, Admin Box, J-Dogs Carpentry, and I want to thank XCAL for having us.
All right, man. Well, hopefully we get to talk to you after this thing tonight.
Me too.
Let's see what happens with old Jack McKee and see if he can. You know what? I'm not even going to say it again,
That's
Jim.
right.
I can't do it.
Just
If I
leave
do
it.
it, yeah. We'll just leave it for now.
We'll go off the
Next
rails
guy
later.
over here. Yeah, hell yeah. We still got plenty of time, baby. Still got the Jack over here beside him. No pun intended. Brent McKees. Brent, am I saying that correctly?
Mekis.
Mekis, yes.
Mekis. Hell, close enough.
Brent Mekis.
I'm just messing with you, Brent. But, buddy, coming out here tonight, what are we thinking about with this Long Beach here with these street stocks?
Don't hit a wall. That's the key, is not to hit a
That's
wall.
simple.
That is the key. You know what? I detected northern accent from you. Is that northern Georgia or is that what, northern Alabama?
I am northeast Pennsylvania.
Oh, no, I would have never guessed. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I detected that northeast accent. Yeah, man, I think you're going to have fun tonight. If you keep it out of the wall like I told everybody else, you'll end up with a top three tonight. I really believe that. This is
Yeah.
you just gotta you don't have to be the fastest, you gotta be clean. That's all you gotta do here.
Yeah, that's the goal. 3 to 5. Try to conserve the little point lead, or keep Matt close enough to Octavio so he can stay in it when he gets back. And that's my job as the owner/driver for.
What is
Racing.
The king just decided to go. Well, we're gridding up here. Let me let you go get out there and get on the grid. We'll talk after this thing.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
All right, yeah, I think they're gridding
All
up
right.
here. Here's something you probably haven't seen a whole lot here in XCAL, our official grid, because it never seemed to work for Hamish. So let's try that and see what happens. Hey, look at there. Why does it have that up there? Oh, because it's street stocks. That's why.
Yeah, we got the street stocks right here. Starting lineup here tonight at Long Beach. Octavio Rondoletto, the showman, with Gerald Lawrence going to be up there on the front row. Brent Mekis, get that one right. Brent Mekis up here with Jose Godino up here in the P4 spot. Earl Seams, Sean Andrews up here 5th and 6th. Then you got Albert can't get this right. Alb Hewins. I'm just going to go with Alb Hewins. With Richie Joplin starting to his outside. Could be actually the inside, or depending on where you're at, since this is a road course. Ryan Seams, J-Dog Seams back there. It's a family affair back there in row 5. And then Alex Goodall and Jack McKee going to be the top 12 starters here in that Long Beach.
You know what? I could have used this one tonight. This would have been perfect.
Damn, look at that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Then we can just
look at that, David.
Just slide it right over there. Bam. Yeah, he likes it. He appreciates it too.
Yeah, he's sitting right here. He's sitting in Daddy's chair right now, watching all this go on right now, and he is amazed by what he sees on the screen. He doesn't used to see this.
He's amazed that he's probably not in bed already. He's getting to stay up late tonight for once.
He ain't too far from it.
He's a rebel.
Yeah, he ain't too far from it, but he's gonna get here, or he's gonna get to at least see the start.
Yeah, we'll get
here for XCAL Street Stock Series, and let him check it out, see what he's got going on, and hopefully me getting a little bit excited doesn't get him tore up. Sometimes he gets a little bit tore up when I get excited. So we'll see what we got, see what happens.
It won't be long. He'll be sitting there doing this himself. It probably like 2.
Yeah, and then the bad part is he'd probably do it better than I'm doing it. Yeah. And if he does, more power to him. Hell yeah, I'll take it.
That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to send the kids off. Let's see if they wait now. Here's my question. See, if they jump to start here, they could leave them old boys back there around it. No, everybody got through.
Yep, here they come. Next round, XCAL Web Shop Series Street Stocks. Doing a little road course racing here at Long Beach. 75 laps to make it happen here tonight. Octavio Rondoletto, Gerald Lawrence. We got a virtual race. Motormouth broadcasted. Rondoletto, Lawrence, they're going to dive it off into turn number 1. Remember, this is one of those hold my beer areas right here. You hear the kid? He's loving it. This is the part I love right here, though, Jim. The damn water fountain.
Oh, yeah.
People literally blow that corner and throw it off into the water fountain, completely screw it all up. Rondoletto leads it, Jim. This kid's ready for bed, buddy. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man, Rondoletto. No surprise out front here. And given that his heritage, I thought he was Brazilian, but apparently that flag, I believe, is Argentinian, if I'm not mistaken. Man, he should have road course racing in his bloodline there, man. We'll see how it comes out tonight here. Gerald Lawrence tucked in there behind him, sticking with him a little bit, and Brent Meckes is hanging on back there right now. Got a second to quarterback. They're going to spread out here pretty quick, I'm sure. There's probably a pretty dramatic difference in skill levels here tonight, so I'm sure we'll get some guys that are going to run away from others out here. Might have some surprising guys up there tonight. You never know. It's quite a bit different. You know, it's such a different skill set here as we see J-Dog back here. This turn right here is probably going to cause the majority of the trouble here. It almost looks like they're under caution. They're really not getting off that hairpin too good. It's pretty interesting. I wonder if they had to sacrifice a little rear end gear ratio down there to get through the rest of the course, or if because it just didn't seem like we're going to ride on board with one here in a minute, and we'll see how they're getting through there. I love this fountain section though. A lot of fun here. This place has got some great turns, but I tell you what, those curbs will eat you up, just like what you saw there, man. It'll throw these cars off balance pretty quick, and these things don't have a ton of great suspension on them. They will slide pretty fast. So we'll see if those curbs are going to end up biting somebody tonight. Let's check and see if our track temperature changed since the warm-up session. No, we're good. 81 degrees. That should be just fine here. Southern California day, sunny, probably a little breeze out there. Yes, 7 miles an hour. Air temperature 66. Well, you couldn't ask for a better day to go racing than that. It's starting to spread out a little bit. Meckes now, he's about 4 seconds off the lead or so. I think, let's see here. Let's see who's putting down fast laps right now. Let's take a look and see if we, no, not that. We'll look at this. Last lap. Not real surprising. The front two are the fastest two. Ryan Seams, Alex Goodall, and Brett Meckes were the next three last lap. We'll check back in on that and see how they're averaging out over the course of several laps here.
Let's see, Jim. Let's see what they got going on right here. Slid right in here. Damn, slid right in here. We already got one. Alex Goodall.
Just as you got back, too, man.
Damn. I got here fast as I could. I got back as fast as I could. Ron Letto already had about a 2-second lead.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that little incident again. Maybe we'll even take a ride. Take a ride with him to the fountain. Let's see what happened.
Damn it, boy. Let's see what he got right here.
That's what I thought happened. He bounced off that wall, and then he thought he was going to limp it back around. I think about right here, he realized he didn't have no steering.
Damn, man, gone.
I'll tell you what, that turn one wall will get you, man. That is a rough spot around this place, and it's bitten a lot of people. I know I've smacked it a few times there. You come hauling the mail down that, I think it's Shoreline Drive or Seashore Drive or something like that. And, man, I tell you what, you're flying. Yeah, they scuffed the wall a lot here, man. Talk about a Darlington stripe. This thing will give you Long Beach stripes on both sides.
Yeah.
But
kind of an action-packed track, Jim, right here for Street Stock.
It's a good
stuff.
Track. If we had more cars on there, it would be a phenomenal amount of chaos going on, to be honest with you. Well, yeah, you just guys bouncing off the wall, and that's causing incidents, But we're gonna get so spread out here that we're not gonna probably see too much of that tonight, Oh, see, that's the problem. These things don't really want to turn around that horseshoe there, or that horseshoe hairpin. But horseshoe, hairpin.
It looks like one.
No, sure. Yeah, you can put a horseshoe around there. Be like me. Everybody said I've had a horseshoe up my ass most of my life, but I don't know about that. But
maybe a golden horseshoe.
I don't feel like I was so lucky. No, hell no. I had to work too much, man. But no, I think we're going to see these guys spread out a good bit. It's just going to be it's going to be driver against the track tonight. I think that you're going to see very little overtaking, short of some guys getting lapped probably and stuff like that. The majority of this is going to be man against the track, man and machine against the track. I think that's really what it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how it is, when we go to some of these road courses, like, some of the racing that we saw for the iRock Challenge Series.
Yeah.
I remember when they were at Portland, that's basically what I mean, but there was a whole lot of passing. Oh, yeah.
But they had a lot of, turn one again, man.
Damn.
Oh, turn one's brutal, man. I'm telling you, you just hauling the mail right there. You're going as fast as that car will go. And these things ain't got good brakes on it. They got brakes made for a short track. Yeah, he's tore up, too. He's going to be towed to the pits.
That's Earl Seams 13 right there, getting already tore up right there. Man.
Yeah. It's just, this place is, it's just brutal, man, and these old cars ain't got no brakes on them, I mean, these are, I don't think these are much upgraded, if at all upgraded over just the old standard street brakes, So.
I'm telling you. Gotta save them. I mean, and Jim, with these cars the way that they are, they're street stocks. It's the damn cars are short track cars.
Oh yeah,
that's the 100%. Thing. So you would think that they're actually sort of tough. It being a short track car, but it seems to me like sometimes, a couple of times these old boys hitting the wall. Maybe they're just hauling ass, going in there and tearing them up, or what? I mean,
they're not made to hit a wall at. Well, here, let's see what their top speed is before we don't speculate on it. We'll just throw it up there and see what they get around here at the end of that straightaway. We'll follow them around here.
Yeah.
But my guess is, they're going to be upwards of 120, 130 miles an hour, probably somewhere in that neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And you can't hit the wall, and these things ain't got that kind of suspension on them, They just don't, Oh, yeah, look, going to be well over 130, yeah. So he was at 130 when he hit the brakes right there. And look how far he had to brake just to get that thing to turn, man. It's really a skill to drive these cars around here. I'm not going to lie to you. Normally, I confess, I am a pretty good road course racer. Like I probably could jump in here in regular road course cars and be probably as quick as most of these guys, probably in here, but not in these cars. These cars are not easy to drive on a road course, man. They're really not. If you ever want to have some fun, go take you one of them out there on a road course, man. They're a hoot.
Jim, I'll put it to you like this right here. I suck at road courses. You know this. Okay? Put me in a street stock here at Long Beach or a road course, I would be the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest. It would be bad. I mean, it would be that bad. I mean, I'm literally fighting to lose a battle. I can't do it.
They're really bad if you drive them the right way, with a clutch and a gear shift and all of that.
Oh, no.
God. Yeah, can you imagine, huh? I mean, I hope some of these old boys are doing that, But
Ron Leto might.
Right. I mean, he's got that Argentinian blood, They got a pretty popular Argentinian driver right now in Formula One, It's been Argentina's got, some of the most, famous champions of all time. I mean, Argentina had a gentleman by the name of Juan Manuel Fangio who won, I believe, like 5 championships or something. He was a hell of a driver back in like the 50s, from Argentina, and he's still a god there. Like everybody looks up to that dude. I'll never forget though the first race I called with Ron Leto in it, and after the race, I'm going to interview him. I'm going to show him out. Who's your favorite driver? Is it Juan Manuel Fangio? He said his car owner, which I'll get all their names again. It's been a while, but his car owner, he comes in and he goes, "You know who his favorite driver is?" I said, "Who? Fangio?" He goes, "No, Jimmy Johnson."
Yeah, that's why he drives the 48 and about everything that he drives. Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious, though, Yeah, Jimmy Johnson. I was expecting, like I said, Ayrton Senna, somebody from Brazil or Argentina or something. No, Jimmy Johnson.
Well, I mean, Jimmy Johnson obviously is pretty well known. I mean, very famous and a damn good driver, to be honest with you. You want my side take on that one? Yeah, Johnson was a hell of a driver, but his crew chief.
Yes, that's what I'm going to argue. I'm going to argue that he was a good driver, but his crew chief is very possibly the best ever. Because, I mean, they all got their little tricks, I mean, you can go back to Ray Everham with Jeff Gordon, and you can go through the laundry list of these great crew chiefs, But, man, he did it in the most modern era that it's been done in. And, I mean, they pretty much just kicked ass, I mean, what did they win, like 7 championships in like 10 or 12 years? I mean, that was crazy, man. How many he just started racking up championships like he did.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I think he was like 5 in a row. I think that's what he had at one point.
Yeah,
it was
maybe
5 in a
4
row.
or 5 in a row, and then skipped one, and then came back and got another 1 or 2 or something. Yeah, crazy.
And then he won. Yeah, and then he won in 2016. I mean, I kind of like Jimmy. I always like the radio chatter.
Oh yeah.
If you thought, you've heard some Radioactive, you ain't heard nothing yet. You need to listen to both of them on a Sunday.
Well, I'll tell you what.
When they're sitting there racing.
Have you heard the Jimmy Johnson spotter pack?
I had that. I ran that all the time.
Yeah, I loved it. I ran it back before I stumbled across Digital Race Engineer. I ran that just for the spotter. Yeah, obviously, it was a spotter pack. I loved it, man. Cussing at you, just Chad Canals, he was great. But once I found Digital Race Engineer, though, I kind of stuck with that, and I used their spotter too. But I did like that Jimmy Johnson spotter pack. I can't lie.
Jim, you mentioned Digital Race Engineer. I know they're a great sponsor right here with Motormath Broadcasting.
Yeah.
Go ahead, light them up, baby.
Well, look, they've sponsored the channel since day one. They don't pay us any money. I didn't ask for any money. I went to them. I had been a subscriber. All right, just real quick. First of all, they have a program that's similar to Crew Chief, miles better, but they They have a free version, and you can use it, just like Crew Chief, but it has so many things that it's better at, not to mention the fuel estimation and all of those kind of things. But, you could also control your car vocally. You don't even have to, like when you're coming into the pits, you don't have to get into your black box to tell it how many tires you want or how much fuel you want or any of that kind of stuff. That's all just standard features on it. And then it's got some really high-end stuff that you can subscribe for, like, $9 a month or whatever, And like it estimates tire wear, which iRacing doesn't give you up-to-date tire wear, And so what it does is it, over the course of time, uses the AI to determine your tire wear, and it's really accurate, unless you're just like doing something really stupid on your tires. But if you're driving the way you normally have driven, like during practice for that race or whatever, it'll be accurate on your tires. So you'll know if you do need to change tires, or you can skip it on this pit stop, or just take 2 potentially, or whatever. Just cool features like that, But just the fact that you're pulling in the pits, you can say, gas, no tires, or whatever, 4 tires and fuel, 4 tires, fuel, clean the windshield, the tear off on the windshield, all that stuff, Really cool. It's just a cool program. But, like I tell people, we got a link down in the description. Just go click the link, go check it out, You're not obligated to buy anything. You can try the free for free. We don't get paid anything. All it does is tell them that, they give us some subscriptions to give away through some of our channels, which I'm sure we'll do some kind of contest or something. We'll come up with something to give one away here this season. But, it's a good company, though. Just a lot better than Crew Chief. So much better.
Yeah, I mean, awesome stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, Jim, if I raced anymore, which I do not race, unfortunately, with iRacing, I don't race that much anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't race as much as I used to, and I would love to, do it. But if I did get the opportunity, I'd hook them up. I'd give them a shot. I'd see what Digital Race Engineer has to offer.
Deal. I can't even do it justice. Like, there's even a little video. The guy's from, I don't know, he's from like Netherlands or someplace over there like that. But he's got a video up I posted just to kind of just basic show how just a couple things work. But, man, once you get it mapped out, like you can just do everything. You could change your brake bias, which would be important here. Brake bias is somewhat important on short tracks. Obviously, you got to, kind of manage it a little bit. But at a place like this, as the fuel load and the tires wear and all of those things, brake bias is going to be important. In fact, it's to the point where if you're pretty comfortable with it, you might manage it around here at several different points during the lap. Like, you may put it a little more, say forward at turn 1 so you can get on the brakes harder and slow the car down. And, because if you got it too far back and you're on the brakes hard, the car's going to snap around on you and spin. But, yeah, man, just, there's just so many little knickknacks to driving this track. And something like Digital Race Engineer makes it a lot easier because you just all you got to do is just say it while you're driving, You can even make it where you don't even have to push the button to talk. It'll just recognize your voice and do it.
I mean, that's good stuff, honestly, Jim. I mean, really,
no, crazy,
I would, it's crazy the amount of technology, what technology can do and just all that good stuff.
They got a new one. Again, I'm Digital Race Engineer, don't pay me nothing. I love them, but they don't pay anything or anything. There's a new one out there that somebody showed me. It's called like AI Chief or something. And I think it's supposed to be the same kind of thing, but it supposedly provides some coaching as well. But it cusses at you. That whole thing is like the naughty spotter pack, right? Oh, no, it's great. It's like, come on, asshole, you're losing a 10th a lap or something like that. Just So
come on, just freaking send it.
No, exactly.
It
says stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's from what I gathered, you got to pay for the raunchy version, but it sounded funny.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah, you got to pay for it. They're
Wait
regular.
a minute, hold up. You got to pay for the comedy raunchy version? Oh.
Yeah. No,
We
no.
got beat.
No, it's their product, man. You know, I mean, it still does all the crew chiefy type things, I think. I'm not, again, I don't know too much about it. Somebody just showed it to me, and I listened to one of their reels just to hear it fussing, just to see what it did, you know, because I always like that anyway. You know, so I can't really speculate, but I did look on their website, and the free version is the regular stuff, and then you get some advanced features, and apparently you get I thought that back end was going around on him right there. But I'll tell you what, he is fun to watch drive around this place. He does get it pretty good. He's only, we're 12 laps into this thing, and he's just got a 20-second lead right now. 20 seconds in 12 laps.
Yeah, I mean, and pretty much, you know, getting it done, if you will. I mean, all the way around this place. I mean, nobody's really got a shot. That's the next guy that actually has
Well, these two is the best battle on track right here. This is by far the best battle on track right now.
And there's a second, and there could possibly be a little bit interesting at or behind Mekis. With Ryan Seams starting to slide up there, could make it a 3-horse race going for that second spot. Make it interesting right here.
Yeah, it looks like they might settle in here, and we'll see once we go once we start getting some pit stops and all of that. You know, we'll see how that factors in. You know, I really think that the key here tonight is probably going to be able to fuel save to some degree, and they did vote and give them an extra set of tires. The owners apparently voted, and now they have a 5th set of total tires. So I'm assuming that means 4 in the pits and the ones they started the race on. Which to me, 75 laps, I mean, I think that's plenty of tires.
More than enough.
Yeah, more than enough. I mean, you could actually toast your tires up a little bit, you know, other than the fact that it's just going to slow you down, you know, because the car won't grip. But let's a little battle back here. These guys are both down a few spots. Let's see if we'll take a look at our little timeline thing here tonight as the night goes on. I mean, you can see there he obviously had some kind of incident and had to come in and get the car worked on. I guess somewhere around lap 4 it looks like. And obviously he dropped down to, he's currently running last. He's down 6 spots, so he started in 6th. So, but he's out there still struggling and keeping at it. So, you know, we'll see what old Sean's got. Did he just turn into the pits again? I believe he did.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. Sean Andrews, Earl Seams actually going to slide it down pit road right here, get serviced. But hell, they were actually battling for the 11th spot.
Yeah.
Until Earl Seams decided, screw it, I'm going to go ahead and dump it down pit road here at this point. Andrews is going to blow the damn corner going into 1.
Why'd he tow, though?
He towed.
Why would you do that?
Why would you tow in that?
He didn't hit anything, right?
It didn't look like it. It looked like he just blew the corner and was going to come back out there.
That was
all he had to do was throw it in reverse, turn around, keep going right there, but he decided not to.
Let's see what. Oh, this is the pit road guy. I wanted the other one. Is what I wanted. This thing's not doing very well. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. That was weird, man. I'm still trying to figure out what happened there. Maybe frustration setting in, you know.
Well, Jim, if you think about it like this, anybody that has watched, previous broadcasts, that I've, that we've called and everything else, I like to look at these kinds of races right here for these road course kind of races as wild cards.
Oh, sure.
Obviously your Daytonas, your Talladegas, they're your wild cards. But these road courses can be wild cards too, because so much can happen on these road courses. It can just literally screw you up out of nowhere. A lot of drivers probably looking at this. Some drivers looking at it as an opportunity to say, you know what? My season hasn't been the best, but I'm pretty damn good at road courses.
Right.
I'm circling Long Beach. I want a shot right here to possibly get a top 5, a top 3, hell, even a win. Well, if they want to win, they got a hell of a hill to climb, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of these drivers may be looking at, is circling this track and going, you know what? Long Beach, this is where I can turn my season around.
Yeah, one mistake, though, dude, and Octavio could knock the front end off this car around this place, you know? It's just got to diving into one and not turn a little bit, and next thing you know, he's sitting in pit road for 5 minutes getting that thing fixed, you know? I mean, ain't no fast repairs here, so, I mean, you know, this place is it's a freaking ticking hand grenade, man. You just don't no, seriously, you just don't know, man. All of a sudden everything's good, and damn, you realize the pin done fell out. You know, and it's going to bite somebody hard for sure. Well, you know, somebody that's running good up front, and they're going to end up 75 laps is a long time around this place, man, especially when you're not battling door to door with someone. These two here, probably the luckiest two in the race because they got a little battle going on, and keeps, you know, your ability to, your mind to focus for 75 laps when you don't have that intense competition. Man, all it takes is one little brain drift and you miss your braking marker and you just destroy your car. You know, there's just no, you know, there ain't no runoff area, but just like I think maybe 2 or 3 spots on this track. Look at these two here, side by side.
That's for third, too.
Yeah.
And the black and red car that you saw just a second ago, that was Gerald Lawrence.
Yeah.
Gerald Lawrence right there, just up the road from these old boys as well.
Yeah, he's got to pull away from him a little bit. These two, I think, started getting after it a little bit back here, and it was slow. Oh, there you go. Look. Oh, my God. Oh, that was great.
Hold on, Earl.
Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Ryan.
That was Ryan.
I got Earl. Yeah, hell, they both of them. You got, see, they have screwed me
Earl out here.
season.
Who the hell is Earl? Oh, he's way back there.
There was Earl Seams. I mean, you had Earl Seams, you had Brian Seams, and you had J-Dog. I get them all screwed up. You got 3 Seams out there. It's a family affair. You get screwed up 9 ways Sunday. Because I was just fixing to say my name is Earl up there sliding around.
I know, right? That was a good show, actually.
Brett Meckes, but, you know, just, yeah, be a very good show. Very good show. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. No, I tell you what, that was fun watching Ryan swing that tail around like that. I don't know that's the smartest thing for your rear tires around this place, but if you can, you know, I don't know what exactly yet what the fuel run is. We had 2 guys pit already, of course, but, you know, they I think all that stuff's all been repair-wise, so we'll see when this thing shakes out here. I am dying to see. I don't think I think they're abusing the crap out of these tires, man. These tires aren't too wide. These are still old, heavy street cars, you know, and sliding them like that is just probably just eating these tires to hell.
If I had to take a wild guess, Jim, I'd say you're probably right. I mean, you know, we talk about it all the time as well. Track temp, nothing crazy.
No.
Track temp's not crazy. Like I said, 78 degrees. It's actually dropped a little bit.
Is it
Air
78
temp's
now?
not crazy or nothing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Track temp's at 78. Or 78.8,
yep.
Which obviously going to be rounded up. Obviously, hell, we got to make it that damn crazy. But anyway, you know, track temp, air temp, nothing really crazy. Ironic for California wise, which is kind of crazy.
Coastal California is not hot like you think. You know, it's nice actually. It's like San Diego. Their weather in San Diego every day is about 74 degrees, sunny. I mean, it's, you know, it's like the perfect place. This is a little further up the road, but this is basically on the outskirts of Los Angeles. In fact, if you look at some of the footage around here as they show the generic scenic shots or whatever, the Queen Mary is anchored right here. The ship, the Queen Mary, and you can see it in some of the iRacing shots when they show the harbor and stuff. It's pretty cool.
pretty cool stuff, honestly. You know, we talked about technology and, you know, what it does and everything else. So pretty cool stuff. As Ryan Seems still trying to get away, you know, from Brett Meckes as well.
He's kind of getting away. He's
Jim.
sneaking away from him a little bit there. He's about a second and third now, something like that. You know, Jack McGee's coming too, man. Let's take a look at his journey so far tonight. He's up 7 spots right now.
Biggest mover in the field.
Yeah, and he made them all up early. You know, I guess we're 18 laps now into this race. You know, he made up all of his spots pretty much to where he's at, which is 5th. Hell, by lap 4, he just got it all done, I guess, with those guys making mistakes earlier. And he said he was just gonna, you know, take it easy and try to get him a top 5. So he's right where he wants to be, and now he's just gotta keep it there for another
50-something laps.
Yeah, like 57 laps, man. I can't really. You got to be careful. I'd have to pull my shoes off and everything else to count that high, man. I'm just.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. You know.
Gerald Poole out there on the live chat, 22-ish. So that's 22-ish on the laps.
So we're coming up
that they can go on to take. So we're right there at it.
Why do I not have the chat up? Oh,
let's pull the chat up.
There's a bunch of people out there, man. You need to jump in there and start talking with them people. They type in wanting to talk to you. They could be wanting to talk to me, but I can't read. So you'll have to translate for me.
Yeah, Gerald Poole out there. Obviously, Charles Joplin out there. Obviously, with Richie Joplin. You know.
So you're gonna have to help me out. I know Gerald Poole. That's who I was talking about earlier. I know he's a car owner.
He owns
Octavia's car,
the winner
right?
of this race, Octavio Rondeletto. Yeah.
How you know? Wait a minute. You want to tell me how you know that already? You got
how I know he's going to win the race?
Yeah, you got some kind of like secret shit or something, like a fortune teller or prognosticator, Nostradamus. What you got?
Well, damn, Jim. I mean, he's 30 seconds ahead of the field. As long as he doesn't screw the pooch right here, he's going to win this race. I mean, 30
like
seconds
I guess so,
already. Yeah, that's got ass whooping going on right now. To be honest with you,
there is an ass whooping going. You know what?
Just being honest.
We can't crank it up, right? Like we normally do, right? You know what I'm going to do?
Right.
We are going to crank it up from inside Octavio's car. We're going to do a lap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll wait till he comes back around, and we're going to do a lap in car with Octavio. Crank it up. Since we don't get to do our normal crank it up, we're going to do an in-car lap with him, cranking it up. And I got just a camera angle for you boys too. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, you're not going to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, no,
you're going to do it.
No, well, not the. I hope we get to do the. Warn your wife and kids. Hey, they're pitting, man. Lap 20 here. These guys are in.
A couple of them right here.
Yeah, Lawrence is in. In fact, we might hold up on this.
Seems.
We might hold up on this in-car lap till after this series of pit stops is over. Of course, now if you look at the bottom of the screen down there, you can see their pit stop times. Once they get stopped in the box, the time inside of the brackets will show how long they're sitting still in pit road, which obviously is going to tell you 4 tires and fuel and all those kind of things. As that comes together. But now this is, I have to say, one of the longest pit roads in the world to go slow down. Let me just tell you that. This is a long-ass pit road. They're all in, by the way, except for,
there's Rondeletto.
Yeah, everybody who hasn't pitted is now in.
Jose Coutinho out there trying to still roll on around, at least back there in the second spot. He's about a second let me rephrase that. A minute and 25 seconds, obviously, behind Octavio Rondeletto. So he's got a hell of a climb still to roll on up through here as you see Rondeletto on pit road. Coutinho's still rolling right there. Check it out right there. You saw Ryan Seams.
Yep.
And Brett Meckes.
Yep.
They were pulling off a pit road.
Yeah.
They just unlapped themselves.
Well,
that's what I was getting at.
They weren't lapped yet, were they? Oh, they were lapped, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, they may have just unlapped themselves. You're right. Ryan Seams wasn't lapped. He was about to be. He might have got lapped on pit road technically when he was sitting still. and Octavio rolled by. But why is Octavio taking this long to pit?
Well, Jim, these street stocks actually, they're not the quickest. They're not the quickest, obviously, to.
Do they take that long to change 4 tires? I guess they do, huh?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a good while. About a minute. About a minute to change 4 tires and put gas in it to make it as well. So, and if Joe pulled out there, like he's saying, 22 laps on a full tank of fuel, you're going to fill the damn thing up because you want to try to stretch it and try to go as long as you can, obviously.
This pit road is brutal, man, how long this pit road is. And it's so long at these slow speeds. Uh-oh. Lawrence got you know what? I need to turn those on. I got all this new fancy stuff, and I ain't even using it.
Why not?
Because I forgot to turn it back on. I didn't want it popping up during the
J-Dog got him a meatball flag.
He does, doesn't he? How did he do that? Let's see what happened to J-Dog. Where the hell did
Jason?
I don't see where he did it.
Jason, what did you do?
Maybe all the way back here now, huh? Oh, yeah. No, it's been a while. He's been in the pits for a while. Yep. Yeah, he smacked the wall pretty good there. I don't think that was the only one either. Yeah, that didn't help any either. I don't think he's done yet. Well, he might.
J-Dog been down pit road for quite some time. There you see the 88. Damn, that thing is all tore up in that 88.
It is indeed.
Wow.
So we also got the new horizontal NASCAR ticker now. You know, that's some new fancy stuff we got there. Well, that's what we got going.
Yeah.
This is the fancy horizontal. But we can go down to 3. We can go down to 3 columns on this thing because we don't have that many drivers here tonight. We can do it. We can do it all kinds of places. We can put it on the bottom, but right now we still got a few pit stops going on, so we're going to leave that in. Jose finally pitted there. He's just getting going really, so it'll be a little bit on him. And who else we got? Everybody else has got their cars in there getting worked on and whatnot. So Jose's the only one with doing an actual pit stop. All right, I think when Octavio comes around, we're going to do the crank it up with Octavio this time, and we're going to let him rumble, let him eat a little bit.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Octavio Rondeletto working his way down the back area of here at Long Beach as he works his way from right to left, another left.
And just got to slow down.
Sliding around, he busted his own ass right there.
Right.
Now he's got to slow it down a little bit. Got plenty of time. Here we go, folks. Wherever you at home, in the truck, wherever you at, crank it up for you. One lap with your race leader right now, Octavio Rondeletto. Oh, God help us. Oh, Lord. Anyway, we're back.
I'm not
Here
going to
at
tell you what Jake said, but let me just say for the record that if I did what Jake said, views would definitely go up on the channel for sure. Let me just say that, no doubt. Okay. He said if I wanted to make this more entertaining, that well, there probably should be more breast on the channel.
Yes.
So yeah, but we're gonna stick to the racing action for now. If everybody crashes out, I'll go in search of, so.
Yeah, and guys out there,
That does not include.
we're not talking about y'all. No, that does not include y'all.
Not
That
one
is
single man
females.
involved.
No, it will not happen.
Hey, did you see who
least in
the
my
bridge
opinion.
sponsor was there across the track? Bubba Gump Shrimp. You
Is it
ever
Bubba Gump Shrimp? I thought it was Bubba Burgers.
No, I think it might be Bubba Burgers. I thought it was Bubba Gump.
I've had Bubba Burgers. I've
Yeah.
had Bubba Gump too.
Well, yeah, Bubba Burgers. That's some frozen burgers you buy in the grocery store. Isn't it? Yeah, that's a Bubba
The
Burger.
Bubba Burgers, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
suck.
good too. They're
No,
damn
they
good.
suck.
Oh,
Frozen
really?
ground. Oh my God! Stop. It's
You
frozen
want
ground
beef?
meat. We got beef about the beef, apparently.
You damn right we do. Yeah, why not? I tell you what,
eat
you can't make
frozen
this.
burgers?
We have beef about the beef while I'm eating a beef stick as a Slim Jim.
Well,
You
that's
can't
good.
even make this up. I'm sitting here eating them. Can't make this stuff up. Literally, you cannot make this stuff.
I'm a Jack Link's meat stick guy, not a.
Well, I like them too, but well, Slim Jim's cheaper.
Well, maybe not actually.
In that vicinity. When you get them little tiny, when you get them little tiny ass sticks and you get them in that little box, it ain't. I mean they're snack size.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
the ones that are, if they're not 2 foot, they're not worth tackling. I wish we had about 3 more of these battles on track going on.
Good little battles going on right here.
Yeah, I just wish we had another one. Just need.
Brett
just need
Baker
one
is
more.
trying to run down Ryan Seams. I mean that is the only closest battle
Yeah.
on the racetrack.
Yeah,
That is it.
We kind of knew that was going to be the case here tonight. At least we got one of them out here battling. This is, like I said, this is more about a race against the track. These guys just battling these tough cars, in these tough cars. I implore anybody to go out there and put your ass in one of these street stocks around this place.
No.
See how tough it is. It is not easy to drive around this place.
I'll answer for myself. Hell no. Why are you doing it? I can't do it. Can't do
So
it.
one of the problems is on the way my software works, it shows me when they're crashing, right? The problem is every time they go through that hairpin, they slow down so slow that's how the software recognizes a crash, right? And all of a sudden you're going below like 15 miles an hour or something. So it categorizes this as a crash almost every lap. So no, it did not right there. But let's just see. I think J-Dog just hit the wall there. Let's just say he's missing some green paint off his car.
If I had to take a wild guess, I believe you're right.
I mean, he's still out there getting it though, man. He's been a long time in the pits. He's about 7 laps off the pace right now, but he's still out there trying to make it happen. And in the end, some guys are going to fall out that aren't going to stick with it, and, he'll make up some points on some guys.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing about that, Jim. I mean, you mentioned that right there. I mean, J-Dog Seams back there. I mean, Jason still got a shot, possibly not to win the race, but maybe get another spot or two somewhere in that range, try to make something happen, try to get some extra points with the season-long battle with the Car Owners Championship and with the Drivers Championship and all that stuff going on. Still can make something happen. Now, if you get to the 6 lap mark with 6 laps to go,
Well, you can park it then.
The brother park it. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah,
the
you
thing
park
is,
it
by
at
the
that
time
point,
we get to that point, he won't be. He probably won't be 6 laps down to everybody. You know what I mean? Like there'll be guys that drop off the pace, and he can make up the difference. You know, we'll see. It's gonna be fun. I mean, he's fast if he's just gonna keep it out of the walls. You know, I mean, that's the strategy here. Like, did McKay actually? No, he didn't. McKay actually. It's so hard to tell around here because it always. See, it's going to show me the hairpin here as the crash. Watch. See, he thinks he crashed there.
Why does it do that, Jim?
Just because it judges how it judges whether there's been an incident is by speed. Oh, wait a minute. Gerald's saying we got to count. Gerald played at the Whiskey Go-Go. We got to talk.
Competition caution at lap 38.
Yeah. But wait a minute. Let's get back to the important thing here. Wait a minute. You played at the Whiskey Go-Go. We need more details. Continue typing, sir. Who were you playing with? You know, who was around back in those days? Give me a year. I need to know who was hanging out there. Was that back in the Van Halen days or more like the Motley Crue, Rat days? You know, they all came out of Whiskey Go-Go. You know these things.
You are interested.
Well, I've been around. I've seen a lot of shit because of all that. I've got a lot of stories. We got some long broadcast here. We're going to probably share some stories over time here.
There you go, 2012. There it is.
2012. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was much later. So let's see, like, who was playing there in 2012? That's much more modern than I was. 80s, 70s. Sammy Hagar back with Ronnie Montrose and all that.
Okay, now he can't make his mind up. He says 2015.
That's young. That's like 10 years ago. Hell, I got underwear older than that. I washed them at least.
Dear God. Oh, Lord.
And we're only an hour into this thing.
Yeah, there's no telling how the hell this is going to end up being here very soon. So.
Clear. Oh.
Off the rails.
Yeah, no, he's friends with Jeff Young, who was one of the early Megadeth guitarists. I guess he was with, what's the guy's name that left Metallica? Can't remember. That's part of the second guitarist from Metallica left and formed Megadeth. Yeah, but I'm still here. I would have taken better care of myself if I'd have had any idea I was going to live this long. Well, let me just tell you, that's a true story. I wish we could get us a couple of close battles, just something out there to tinker with a little bit.
Well,
so what is this guy's name? So it's Al B. But it's Albert, but they call him Al B, I'm guessing.
Oh, with Alb.
Oh, I don't think it's
Alb Hewins. That's what I've been calling him the whole time, and ain't nobody corrected me yet.
They got a hyphen in the middle of his name there, like Al B. Like you'd say Mel B from the Spice Girls or whatever.
Okay, Al B. Hewins. There you go. We'll do that.
So Al B, I think that's probably his nickname. Somebody out there knows. Somebody's bound to know, like Gerald. Gerald knows everything about this damn league. And well, he does. I mean, dude's been around. I mean, and he owns he used to own like 5 cars at one time. I don't know very much. I'm gonna pick it up as we go here, but yeah. So I'm gonna go with Al B till I hear different. And
that'll work.
Yeah, sounds to me like a blues name. I want to play some blues music while he's on track or something. I do like that purple 55 he's got on the car too.
Yeah, good looking, good looking
I
paint
like it.
scheme right there. Sitting in a good spot right here down the lap, obviously to Rondoletto and Lawrence
Saving
and Ryan
about that,
Sims,
though.
pretty much everybody up there. Yeah, but I mean, survive is the main thing. I mean, he hasn't gained those spots, but he haven't lost those spots yet neither.
Look at all those years guys like Junior struggled at road courses, and he just got better and better and better. That's what you do here. You're not
He
the
did.
fastest guy on track. You figure it out, man, and he kind of comes to you. And, these guys, I think a lot of them will be surprised, putting in 75 laps here to make you a whole hell of a lot better road course racer. And I tell you what, if you're pretty decent here driving this car, go drive you a GT3 car and do some road racing. They're a lot of fun, and those GT3 cars are a hell of a lot easier than this thing to drive around here, believe me. These things are tough. No brakes.
Junior got better at road courses.
Yeah, man, Junior got much better
He
road.
did?
Hell yeah, he was doing. He got better. Didn't he win a couple of road? He won one.
No, he didn't.
No.
No, he didn't.
He didn't win
It
one
was
at
a
like
Busch
Sears.
race.
You sure?
He won a Busch race at Watkins Glen.
Okay. All right. Well, there
Rookie
you
season.
go. No.
Rookie Busch season.
Oh, did he? Rookie season?
Rookie Busch season.
Right.
Yes. Cup Series? No, hell no. Nah, he had no chance. No chance.
I thought he got better.
He says he did, at least from the documentaries and all that good
See?
stuff. They say that he got better, but
I think
didn't
he
see
did.
it.
I recall him starting to run better. He was getting lessons from people, getting help, and I know that. Of course, you know the story about him and his dad at in the Corvette, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Daytona.
Was he?
Yeah,
I thought it was out here. On
yeah,
the
it was a
West Coast
Rolex.
somewhere.
No, it was a Rolex 24.
Yeah, car caught fire. And then later he's looking around for the guy who pulled him out of the car. That one?
No, I was talking about the Rolex 24 that him and his daddy actually raced in.
No, him and his dad raced. Or no, he raced after that in a Corvette. I want to say it was somewhere out on the West Coast, but I may be
It was
wrong.
Infinity or Series Born.
Yeah. And the car caught fire, and he couldn't get out. And then somebody pulled him out of the car. And afterwards, he's looking around like, who's the guy that pulled me out? Like, I'm going to thank him or whatever, Nobody pulled him out.
Yeah, that had to be a wake-up call for his ass. You know it did. You know it had to be a little bit of a wake-up call.
He's telling the story, just like that. Like, hey, I believe it was my dad, kind of thing. Let's, what I wanted to do, and this earlier, but, talk amongst yourselves. I've got to put this track down. See, it's positioned over the road. So, hey, y'all chat.
See right there. There you go. There is the track map. Your favorite driver. Where they're running.
Did we do Jack McKee on the breakdown earlier?
Believe we did.
We did. Okay. Did we? Yeah, maybe. We did.
Well, at one point, I mean, that line went all the way across, but then it had to dip because that's when he went to pits.
Well, they're all going to show repairs in the pits because of how long we got to adjust the times on here. So, well, he stayed out that extra lap and boosted him right up there. Look at that. That was clever. He got maybe might have got a lap's lead point there if they reward points for that. All right, let me just get this crap off the screen. Go ahead, talk them around here, Jake. You got it.
Yeah, let's see what they got. I mean, there you see Jose Godino out here racing it out right now, sitting. Obviously in the 6th spot, lost 2 spots since the start. Jack McKee up the road. You see him work his way right here, drives it through. Obviously with Godino fixing to make that hard right-hander. Send it around right here, try to make it stick any way that he can. And, I mean, folks, this is obviously asphalt, but there is concrete at portions here on this racetrack. At this point, obviously, it's a damn straight course.
Well,
literally, it is on the streets of Long Beach. I mean, that's
part
what
of it
it
goes
is.
through parking lots too. So you got all kinds of different track surfaces to deal with.
Yeah, like right in here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, right there, there's the damn strip right there. They're rolling up through there. I mean, yeah, I mean, so many, just so much right here. Here's your concrete. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like
it's
concrete.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you got to remember now,
it
that's the
concrete.
street. That's the street right there that runs right along the ships and everything. The boats or the marina is right there. So this is all like super high end, area of SLA. You're right. That was Bubba Burger, not Bubba Gum.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, both of them still good though. Bubba Gum,
One is
Bubba
the other's
Burgers.
not.
Don't give me that BS. Don't no. Look, you're saying frozen burgers is no good. That's what you're telling me.
Frozen burgers suck.
On the griddle or a grill.
Yeah, they suck. Frozen meat sucks. Frozen beef sucks.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I ain't playing. I'm serious. That shit sucks.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Everybody out there in the live chat. Everybody in the live chat. Let us know. Do you like frozen burgers or do you think? Well, I already rung the damn bell. Look, everybody in the live chat. We want interaction. We want interaction with the fans. Let us know. Do you like frozen burgers? Do you not like frozen burgers? Hey, Gerald Poole, he's in the green room. Jim, what do you say? We bring him up and let's ask him, see what the hell he thinks.
You think that's what he came to the green room for? So we could ask him about frozen freaking burgers? Is that what he's here
for? Who knows? We don't know. Let's ask him. Let's bring him up here. Let's see what he says.
Bring him up.
You'll bring him up here?
Yeah,
let's see what he says.
I'm working on this track. All
right. Gerald, buddy. Redneck and Ass and Jake Reeves up here in the broadcast booth. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm sitting here watching my live feed of my cars and watching your broadcast, so trying to keep up with who's smashing which wall when.
Well,
yeah, a whole lot of walls smashing. We got a debate going on though, Gerald, really and I've already threw it out there on the live chat. Debate my ass. Look, here's what I'm getting at, Gerald. Frozen burgers or non-frozen burgers? What are we thinking? I mean, I know obviously you can't eat a frozen burger; you got to cook it. But would you eat like frozen burgers, or is that a no on that? What do you think?
Well, you hand me a frozen bisque and I do want it.
No. Would you put it on the grill?
Frozen? No.
See, exactly.
I grew up
fresh burgers, man.
I grew up on a 300-acre farm raised beef cattle, so no.
Hey, you know what he just told you, Jake? Hell no is what he just said.
How many stickage? Exactly what he told me.
I'm telling you, man. Thinking about that.
I mean,
I want a good burger.
Fresh, yeah, I mean, the problem with it being frozen and you throwing it on a grill is it's got to thaw and then cook, and it doesn't make it moist. It sucks all the water out of it. And I mean, if you like,
well, he hit it right there on the head when he said
if you like eating shoe leather, you know, I mean, you know, yeah.
Well, this ain't going the way you wanted it all, is it, Jake?
Hell no, it ain't. This is actually you know what, Gerald? Long Beach is a very interesting racetrack.
Pit stops here soon too. We're coming up on pit stops again.
Yeah, we're coming up on those pit stops. Gerald, you were talking about around 22 laps ish. Excuse me, for pit stops. But as we're actually seeing Gerald Lawrence right here, he ain't even got a front bumper on that thing. Must have hit the wall pretty hard. But Gerald, what do you think about street stocks on a road course like Long Beach? What do you think about all that?
Well, I ran 50 laps here with my teammates on Sunday. We set up our own private practice sessions on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and go out, fine-tune the setup. And, you know, it's not as bad as you think,
it's
but
fun.
I'll tell you what, it is fun,
it's
but
not
God,
a whole lot different than jumping in your parents' car when you're 16.
Well, I
And-
drove a '67 Chevelle Super Sport in high school,
killing
and
me.
this car feels a lot like that. And
No, I
yeah,
agree. I had a
it's exactly
60.
what
I
it
had a
is.
'66 Mustang, so about the same thing. Very similar feeling the way these cars, handle actually.
Oh yeah, and I mean here it's not. If you got the car set up with the balance good, that you can jump through the turns and not whip the rear end coming out of some of the more sharper ones. Keep the tire temps down. It's not really a tire temperature sort of rate. Yeah, and there's the competition caution at the end of lap 38. No, this is some strategy going down.
Yeah, here, obviously, yeah.
Gerald, what do you think about Octavio Rondoletto? I mean, just him. I mean, the drive that we've seen. Me and Jim, we've watched him numerous times. I've watched him a lot over, when he was racing in NASRA. Just all kinds of cool stuff right here out of Octavio Rondoletto. This guy, it doesn't really make a damn what he drives. It could be a dirt car. Street stock, obviously, NASCAR, you name it. I don't think there's anything that Octavio Rondoletto can't drive. I mean, would you agree with that?
My first encounter with Octavio was in XCAL in like 2020 when he was a lot younger. He's only 21. So 5-6 years ago when he was a kid, and he was faster than everyone and made a lot of people mad and got wrecked a lot, and it was, but I first this is 23 was the first year Octavio and I came to agreement, and he raced on my XCAL team, and man, I've seen him grow up so much, and he is just so fast. So fast.
Competition caution just came out.
It's unbelievable. He's been on my team, and I've got a co-deal right now. He is. We're working on making it to the Coca-Cola iRacing series. So yeah,
yes.
We honestly, we were joking before the race to have him put his swinger in street stock, but he was still going to be this by about a half a second, 3/4 of a second lap.
That would have been kind of funny.
Yeah.
Been a little harder to hang on to it though, maybe for the course of 75 laps though.
I'll tell you, the way he drives, I mean, I've sat in the cockpit and he's trying to teach me things, and I've watched him do things that I just do not, I have no concept that a person could do that in one of these cars, anywhere or any car.
They're just, oh boy, Jack McKee just stepped it out there. Yeah, man, I mean, that, it happens. It's just, there's just certain people that are just born with it, They don't even. Some of them don't even have to try, and they're just naturally fast in everything they get in.
Yeah, he has always been fast, and he has just gotten, his racecraft is beyond. I mean, we talk about things when we're practicing and racing together, and it astounds me that he knows that much.
Gerald.
Oh, go ahead.
Gerald, I'll ask you one right here as well, real quick. Sorry about that, Jim, but I'll ask you one more question, real quick, because I think we'll maybe get ready to do a little commercial in. But Octavio with raw talent, but that's what I'm hearing out. This sounds like he's got raw talent. Is he the one driver that you're looking at as like, damn, he's up there at the top as far as raw talent, or is there another driver that you probably could pick out that they just whatever it is, they've got that raw talent? Is he the only one that you know of?
I mean, Flaming Racing has had some really good drivers. Other XCAL, or I'm sorry, not XCAL, but we've had Xfinity drivers race for some racing. I've never, if you can put the right car underneath him, and he can help you adjust it. I've never seen anything like it, ever. I've been around a lot of guys in my 5 or 6 years on iRacing, and I'm just telling you, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I know every time I've seen him race, it seems special. It'd be fun to, get somebody in here that I could give him a run for his money. I'd really like to see.
There are people that have been in that can in a street stock. That can. I'd like to see XCAL, build back up to 24 car, field a week.
You and I had some. While we're still under this caution, you and I had some conversations last year when I did the one-off race for the championship, and you were a big proponent of that. If they brought in us as a broadcaster, you do what you could to own as many cars and whatnot. I remember the conversation basically kind of going that way, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh yeah, and I've got the max number of cars, and they're all in the field today.
So my question is to you, as a car owner, a guy who owns the max number of cars in the league here, and I know we're a little light today because this is road course racing, so by the damn track, which I get, whatever, But so my question is to you. By the way, Octavio's little quick routine there is going to work out nice for him. He's going to come in, top his tank off, and get out ahead of all those guys that had tank tires. So that worked out well for him. So what is your opinion on what it's going to take to grow the fields back up? As an owner, been around here a while, what do you think?
I think there needs to be a way for car owners. I mean, this is a pretty advanced league.
It is, but I don't.
I think a lot of it is trying to attract car owners without it being intimidating.
I can see that. I will say that even as a broadcaster,
not only the track level but the financial level. I mean, there's a lot of financial commitment.
Sure, but I don't think. I honestly don't think that's it. I don't. I think there are plenty of guys out there, just regular working class guys that's got a little mad money, so to speak, that that if they want to race for some money and make the stakes worth it, make the stakes worth practicing and all that stuff, I think there's people out there for that. I don't think that's the issue myself.
Yeah, I think you got to find folks that are really, really into the street stocks. You really do. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to debate.
Yeah.
Marketing as far as XCAL's concerned. But I think the entry has to be less intimidating.
So you think it's financial that's scaring people, or do you think it's the whole system? It's a little complicated, and
it is very overcomplicated. I've been in it since 2020, and to this day, I've been a team owner. This is my 4th season as a team owner. It's not uncommon over the course of a month or so that I get surprised by a rule that caught me off guard. Just to be honest.
No, that's cool. No, I mean that's I want people to hear that out there.
It's a learning thing, and this is Flaming Karma Racing as a team in XCAL. This is our 102nd feature XCAL race.
Nice.
Tonight could be, if Octavio is able to continue the way he's going, this will be our 34th win across those 102 races. So
good win percentage.
But you got, and I think that may be another thing that I think people that get into it should be more owner oriented if you're going to be the team owner, and go and recruit and
do the owner thing
and do the whole thing.
Right.
But I mean, it is great. I mean, I've driven, and been in this thing since 2020. I wouldn't be here today if I didn't enjoy.
I love the appeal of it. I love the idea that you can really go out and crew to drive and sign a deal with them because they can really make some money if they're good.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think that's so cool. I mean, you know.
it is. And and it's and I've been in it so long that it's great to have the guys that I've over that are able to continue to field 5 cars in in every feature race.
Sure.
That's that we're able to do. So it's like I said, I think like I said, the entry just needs to be a little intimidating. I'm not highly intimidated.
No.
I played at the Whiskey a Go-Go. So
I will say that's pretty funny that the old Whiskey a Go-Go. Now I was looking for something more back in the heyday of the Whiskey a Go-Go.
Now I was hanging out there with Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple. Me and Taylor Hawkins went. I lent him a light for his cigarette. And I've hung out with Zach Wild and Chris Holmes from Wasp, and I've I had a nice musical thing going on in my life, and then everybody went to solid state amps, and the roadies refused to carry my 150-pound G-band.
Well,
I retired.
I was a roadie back in the 80s. Roadie for a couple of decent-sized bands, mostly just big club, small arena type bands. I roaded for Zebra back in the day, if you remember them. They had a few. Hits, and Lily and Axe was out of that same scene, out of the New Orleans area. That was 2,4K. We had some good ones out of there, but yeah. So I enjoy a little music myself. I got a couple of guitars downstairs. I don't play enough anymore.
My racing rig is surrounded by about 20 guitars and 6 amps that I don't even touch anymore.
Yeah, I need to break my guitars out. I was telling my son the other day that he should take one to college and learn to play on it here.
When my son went to WVU, this was a long time ago, or quite a while ago, he wanted a cool guitar so his friends would be impressed. So I gave him I had an old mid-90s Les Paul Honeyburst.
Oh, nice.
That should impress the girls.
Yeah, that should do it.
Yeah, it did. So,
it's all right.
But no, you guys are doing a great job. Appreciate for pulling me in, and thank XCAL and you guys for broadcasting and all the great sponsors we have.
So the one thing I want to follow up. My last thing I want to say about the difficulty of understanding things. People need to know that they can come in here and they can ask questions and they can learn. And
join the Discord. There's a forum there for them to do all that stuff.
Yep, and that way you'll can get right up to speed with this. And like I said, I think it's a really neat idea. So I would love to see us get 25, 30 cars on grid.
Oh yeah, I think that you get a couple of guys in there that they just buy their own cars and then go out and find drivers. It's hard to build a team like the real world, but it doesn't cost millions of dollars.
Right. No, I love the whole concept of it. So, hey, thanks for coming in and chatting with us during that competition caution. We'll get back to racing here, and
I'm going to go check my guys out and see where we stand.
All right, buddy. Good talking to you.
You too, man. Later.
All right, we're back green here.
Y'all gotta just keep on talking, baby. Y'all are rolling. Y'all had the good stuff going right there. Competition caution's over. Ryan Sings, I'll take you on the window. If anybody wants to have a shot and try to win this damn thing, 48's got a target. Yeah, 48's got a target right now on his back door. Go ahead and slide him on out of the way, but it probably ain't gonna happen. He may end up out breaking right before they even get to turn one. There they go. Everybody works their way. Going through right here. Hold my beer, or Bubba Burger's turn. That's what it is. And damn it all, Ryan tried to give him the bumper. Not able to do it though. Octavio out in front. He's going to try to set sail, Jim.
I have to say, he did a damn good job of keeping that off of Octavio. He tore up both their cars right there. That was close.
no, it does not. Obviously, he's driving it like a damn modified. He ain't even got the nose on the front of it. He's driving it like a modified right. Gerald Lawrence is. Awesome.
A couple more fenders off of it that would be a modified. Far from it. I almost bought a modified. Did you know that? I told you that, huh? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I was close, man. Right before Hurricane Katrina hit. I literally had picked out the chassis. I can't remember. It's chassis out of like Batesville, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it now. And I was about to buy it, man. And damn, if Hurricane Katrina didn't hit, I lived in Mississippi. So, needless to say, I had other things to worry about after that. But never did get my modified, man. I was just about to put one together. Yep. It was a dirt modified.
Oh!
Yeah, we were racing.
Like UMP modified or like...
Yeah, like a UMP modified.
Yeah. That's good stuff right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's good stuff. That's the Kenny Wallace kind of stuff. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Kenny Wallace runs them.
Yeah. Kenny Wallace, and so does Ken Schrader occasionally, too.
Yes.
He runs the late models mostly, I think. I want to go see Schrader when he comes to, because he's every week he's racing a dirt track somewhere.
I got to say this real quick. Octavio Rundle leads this bad boy here tonight. Brett Meckes and Jack McKee, they're back there still battling out for the fourth spot. This is the battle, and then Gerald Lawrence not too far up the road. But back to the Kenny Schrader deal.
Yep, I love Schrader.
Jim. I do too, but to a certain extent. Damn. Look, I do too. Look, I live in Rome, not Italy, but Georgia. If anybody had take a wild damn guess on that, but anyway, that's beside the point. I ain't giving you my address, so anyway. But anyway, Rome Speedway, not too far from where I live.
Yep.
True story. They had, I believe it was the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Jonathan Davenport and Tyler Erb and Kyle Broadset, all these big dirt guys. If y'all don't know who the hell I'm talking about out there on the live chat, I'm sorry. But I love watching them guys. Love them. Big fans of Jonathan Davenport, Jimmy Owens, and all those guys. Anyway, the open wheel modifieds was going to show up. They were going to race that particular day, and Kenny Schrader was going to be there.
Right.
And I was like, hell yeah, Kenny Schrader. Well, when me and my dad, we went to the SRX race up in Nashville, and Kenny Schrader was up there. He was testing, he was practicing cars out, the shakedowns.
Right.
He was shaking down the SRX cars. And so I went up there, and, Mr. Schrader, can you get a picture with you? Yeah, absolutely. Well, we took a picture. I took that picture and took it to Walmart on my phone. Went to Walmart, got it printed off because I was going to take it and get Kenny Schrader to sign that picture
right
at the Rome Speedway.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing out of that. No, I don't have beef. It was just, it was a bad situation.
You said no?
No, he signed it, but oh, damn, Jack McKee almost lost it right there in front of Brett Meckes. They're still side by side, still racing for fourth. I'm going to have to hurry the hell up because this is a hell of a battle right now going on for fourth. But I tried to get Schrader to sign it, found him. He's sitting over in like a fold-up chair, just sitting there. And I said, Mr. Schrader, I said, would you sign this picture? He didn't even look at me. He signed the picture. So Schrader, look at this. They're knocking each other down ways to Sunday in Bubba Burger's corner. Jack McKee, Brett Meckes. Show us a little bit more of that. Good God almighty, he hit him so hard he almost knocked him sideways. Meckes able to save it. He'll gas up and try to get away. Jack McKee gonna try to get back to him.
Yeah,
based on the Schrader story, I want to see how this ends.
Well, Lawrence got away from him there, They were all kind of pretty close, and he slipped out there on him a little bit as these two started battling that hard. But yeah, this is starting to. I'll tell you what, old Meckes must feel like he's got his ass whipped. I mean, was it Meckes or McKee that was in the battle earlier? But it's like, these just couple of these guys fighting the whole race. Nobody else is really battling. You got this one little group that's been back and forth. I'll tell you what, look at these damn brakes in this car. They are lit up. The front brakes are on fire, man.
Check out Jack right here. Going to take another shot. Try to go after Brent at the line. Make it happen. Make it. Send it. Send it. Make it happen, Jack. Jack tried to look to the right side. Jack McKee, that is. Gerald Lawrence, you just saw him sliding by right there on your screen. There goes Lawrence, the modified. Damn. McKee or Megas. Jim, they're doing it to me. They're screwing me up. It's like a Sunday night broadcast right here with Heart to Heart right here. You got McKee and you got Megas right here.
Right.
Literally both of them. Oh, God. Megas spun around. He hit the tire barrier, hit the wall. Megas goes around. And he's going to fall into the clutches of Jose Gadino.
That car's.
And Jose right there
hard,
trying to mix it. Yeah, he knocked the hell out of that wall. Hard impact.
Go ahead and tell him.
Yep. Folks, hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your ex-wives. This ain't gonna be a good one. And if you got your ex-wife with you, if you got your ex-wife and your wife sitting with you on the couch,
that's
here's your
shit.
sign.
I don't know.
Here's your sign. Oh, God.
Well, somebody probably be killed. You know, my ex-wife. That'd be bad.
With your wife on the couch.
Yeah, no, that'd be bad because, who knows? My ex-wife may try to knife my current wife, and my current wife may shoot my ex-wife. So, who knows? You know.
Oh,
every one of them is handy with a gun. You know, we all shoot, so that'd be bad.
Oh, you're from Texas, right?
Well, I'm from Louisiana,
Texas.
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana, so you know I grew up, hunting and shooting, and
Yeah,
but my wife,
took care of that.
My wife did not, and so a few years ago I got her into, I joined a range and was going to the range regular, and she went out there, and next thing you know, oh boy, he just smacked the wall right there. Octavio did. Let's see if I can jump back and look at that. I think it's this next turn up here. I think it's right here. He's going to catch this wall coming out of this turn. Oh, yeah. He got a little blast.
What's the impact right here?
That was it? You didn't see it?
Damn it.
You missed it?
He got a piece of it right there. I saw it.
Right there. Look. Boom. There it is. I just wonder if he, it'll take a few of those, but that's a short track shot. It can handle that, But, we'll see. So, I got it. So, the next thing you know, I take her skeet shooting, and all of a sudden she falls in love with skeet shooting, man. And now she's out there wanting to buy $5,000 skeet shotguns and, do it. Hey. But, hey, if your wife's willing to do that, that means you get to get the $5,000 guns too. So, I will say it's pretty cool around there, We built a few around here. My son's got a couple he built.
Yeah, honestly, I wish my wife would get into that kind of stuff.
Right.
To be honest with you, hopefully I can get my son into it. I would think that my son will be involved in that. My wife, no, she don't roll like that.
Look, if the marriage goes on for a little while, and all of a sudden she starts showing interest in wanting to learn. Hell no, don't do it. Don't do it. Your ass will be like you was out on a hunting trip with the ex-vice president. What's his name?
Dick Cheney?
Yeah. Did he shoot somebody?
Dick.
Did he shoot somebody out on a hunting trip or something? That was my Dick Cheney joke.
Didn't Cheney get shot, though?
No, I think Cheney did the shooting.
You sure about that?
Google it. Let's see.
Shit,
I'm old and my memory sucks. I barely remember what I had for breakfast, but I love the way he slings that car around the turn. But I tell you what, man, that cannot be good for the tires. But they still got.
Oh yeah,
tires.
Dick did. Oh yeah, Dick did shoot him.
Yeah.
28 gauge or 28 gauge Perazzi shotgun.
Oh my God! You know how much a Perazzi shotgun is? That's like a $25,000 shotgun.
Jesus.
I tell you what. No bullshit. Okay. It's an Italian-made shotgun, right? They fly you to Italy for a week, and you get fitted for the gun as the guy custom whittles the fucking stock to fit your face, and you are literally custom fit. They fly you out to Italy for a week, and you stay, first class, of course, or whatever. And Perazzi walks you through this week-long process of them fabbing up your gun to fit you, and then you go home, and like 2 months later, you get your finished $25,000 shotgun. Or you can actually go
next
back
weekend.
actually go back to Italy and you can pick it up, So.
Yeah, and then the next weekend you end up shooting a 78-year-old Texas attorney, and you end up shooting him in a damn hunting accident when you was trying to shoot a fucking quail, and you ended up not shooting that quail, and you end up shooting the attorney. I bet that was a hell of a court case.
It wasn't even Dan Quayle. Did you get
I don't
that
even know if it was quail.
Oh, I thought you done read that.
I guess
there was quail hunting. It could
I
have
don't know
been
if
bird
it
hunting, though.
I think it was quail hunting. Well, quail is a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird. My God.
It was quail hunting. It was a quail hunt.
Jake,
it was a quail hunt. I just saw that. Yeah,
what
Riviera,
kind of
Texas.
freaking redneck are you if you just asked me if quail is a bird?
No, I didn't. I didn't ask you if it was a
you're
bird. I knew it was a damn bird.
You are a faux redneck. You ain't never quail hunted?
No.
I'm gonna have to revoke your redneck license, boy.
Here is my take on that. 24 laps ago, by the way, Octavio beating the hell out of him.
Surprise!
Here is my take on that, and here's something that my dad raised me to do. If you're gonna shoot something, you better eat it.
Well, hell yeah.
That's what my dad always said. Yeah, well, I've never tried quail.
Oh my God, quail is the bomb. So
why do you think I don't do alligator hunting? I heard it was good, but I've never tried it.
Great, but you don't.
I heard
that's not something you'd want to. You just want to buy the frozen tail meat. It's the rest of it's no.
Yeah,
but,
I'd rather shoot a deer. A deer's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna eat your ass. An alligator,
it's
it
not
will.
always zero chance, but you could get gigged up there. But
if you've got a deer trying to chase you up at a deer stand,
you ain't ever seen them deers on them reels whipping dudes' asses with their front paws or hoofs?
That's AI. Come on, that's AI. You know it is.
That shit's been out longer than there was AI. Plus, I
thought it was AI.
No, they've had those videos. I've seen that video 10 years ago, man. There was no AI back then.
That's when it was starting up.
Right, and it took them 2 months to make a little AI image of a pimple popping. Now you can do things in seconds.
Pimple popping, really? I'm trying to put a dip at the back end, and you say that?
What?
Oh my God!
Pimple popping, gotcha.
Well, when I'm putting a dip at the back end, it kind of sounds as
it ain't like you're eating.
15-second lead for Octavio Ronda.
Lawrence just picked up a slowdown right there.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to get it off, though. That's the thing.
With him right there. That's going to be the interesting part.
Oh, he's going to. Yeah, he's not going to serve it now. He's going to have to. Uh-oh, we got a blinker. That's not
Surely
good.
not.
Yeah, he was blinking. Seems was. Yeah, he blinked hard right there. Lawrence got rid of that slowdown. Boy, he caught it at a bad time, too, because that long straightaway, man, he almost had to serve it on that straightaway or he's going to run out of time. I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed we hadn't seen anybody. Well, we did see the one car go through the fountain. I've seen one parked up on top of the fountain one time.
seen one of them. I've seen somebody send it to get to the top of the fountain. They've done that on purpose.
I love those when they do that. Let's go back and check with some of the other guys back here. Al B. If that ain't your name, if that's not how you pronounce it, man, come correct me. If you want to be called Albert, we can do that too. I kind of
We'll
like
be called Big Daddy. Holler at us. Let us know.
That's right.
We'll tell you. Yeah, we'll straighten you out one way or another. Whatever you prefer to be called, we'll call you.
So he's back in pitting right now at 53 laps. So I guess
Yeah, but look how many laps is to go, though.
No, I know. We don't have many left to go. Just 21.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, Jim. There, 20 lap or 22 laps to go. That's what you're looking like on a fuel run-ish. You know what we say.
No, I think he's, yeah. Oh, there
Money
it is.
stop.
There it is. That was the money stop, wasn't it? I wonder what the fall off is on tires here. We haven't. It doesn't seem like it's that much, but I guess about a second and a half maybe. Which that would be an incredible amount on a road course, but not as much here. But I'll tell you what, these two are dogging the hell out of each other right now.
I mean, just sending it right. Oh, damn. Lawrence almost got up into the fence right there. Almost mixed it up a little bit too much. Lawrence giving chase. Lawrence not backing down. Trying to go after Ryan Seams right here. This is for the second spot. And you know it's got to throw Ryan off just a little bit, Jim. Knowing, I mean, granted, yeah, fill that mirror. Try to throw him off. Try to blow, try to make him blow the corner. But he's looking up in the mirror. He sees no front bumper. It's got to scream up a little bit to think, damn, he lost his front bumper. What will he do to me? I mean, obviously, is Gerald going to really try to run him over? Probably not, but it's got to cross Ryan's mind there for a split second with all that you got going on. Try not to hit the wall. Try not to blow the corner. You got a lot of shit going on, Jim.
You do. You do. And especially if you're not comfortable with these road courses, because these things can be a ton of work. But it also tells me did he suffer a little damage? Is he gonna catch me and hit me from behind because he can't stop it because he's got damage? It certainly make you think, and like I said, if you're already not super comfortable around these places, but that being said, I would say that these two probably are pretty comfortable. They two of the fastest three drivers in the race, and so I think they're just, my guess is they're having a blast right now.
Putting on a hell of a show, honestly, tonight.
It is our show right now. It's been
Automatic broadcasting.
Kind of, yeah. I wonder why they call it that.
Not sure. To be honest with you, I'm not sure why they call it a show, to be honest with you, Jim, but...
the motor mouth part.
Oh, hell, oh, yeah, I know exactly, why they call it that. And I'm guilty just as well as anybody. I'm guilty just as well as anybody, Jim.
Yeah, well, we covered a lot of topics tonight. I really wanted to kind of, break down some of these other drivers' runs, but man, the reality is we really only got about, say 6 guys that are, still, super competitive out there right now at this point. It's thinning out a little bit.
Then the herd's what it's starting to sound like there, Jim.
I think Lawrence just
Gerald
did it.
Lawrence.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
The long drive down. I'll tell you what, that thing's beat up like an old street stock at the dirt track, isn't it?
It is. To be honest with you, the crazy thing is that it's still running good.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, he's up here possibly running for a chance to talk to us, Jim.
Hell, if that ain't a prize, I damn the money.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, you got a shot right here to talk to us. Hell, far, take it and run with it. And certainly got to throw it a little different strategy.
Hell, far. That was a good one. I like it.
Yes.
Oh, man.
You never heard that?
Oh, dude, I'm from Louisiana. I'm further south than you are. My roots are so deep, southern rooted, it's insane. Daddy's from Alabama, mom's from Mississippi. I'm from Louisiana. and now I live in Texas.
See, you got to help me with something, Jim, and I've been wanting to try to use this.
Oh, here we go.
And I give you credit for getting me to say this. You got to teach me the Louisiana thing. You got to teach me that.
Laissez le bon temps rouler. That one?
I can't say it that damn fast. I
No,
can't do it.
yet.
I've tried.
So it means let the good times roll.
I want to learn how to say that. I want to learn how to say that and say it in a redneck turn. Oh, hell, you talking about?
We'll work on that. We'll start doing good time voice training. I don't even know if I could say it slow, to be honest with you. You know, because it's literally like rolled off my tongue my entire life, right? You know, this has got to be the furthest dynamic shot ever. This is like from the blimp. I bet the blimp's even closer than this. Look, it is. Oh.
Jim, back to that thing that you're talking about right there. If you do say it slow, it's not going to work out for you because you're from Louisiana. Hell, y'all were born to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord.
Laissez, like lazy, laissez. See, I can't say it slow.
Laissez roule.
Laissez les bon temps rouler.
Laissez la bon temps rouler.
That's the start. We'll practice.
Give me a shot of whiskey. I'd probably say it right.
Enough whiskey
Lord.
and it will roll right off your tongue there for sure. So we're starting to get these pit stops done now. Okay, and you know my question is, now Octavio's obviously got a big lead here. He's right on the foot of Ryan Seams here. Now he hasn't pitted yet, and Seams has. So, but that's almost that is an entire full lap worth of time, which that's a minute 30 seconds that he's got to pit here and stay in the lead. But my question is, if they run a lap here and he makes up a couple of seconds on him because of the difference in tires, can he close that gap up any? What if Octavio has an incident in pit road or something, a speeding penalty or something stupid? All of a sudden we got to race again.
Yeah, I mean, that could be interesting. And also our good buddy Gerald Poole out there in the live chat talking about Alex, which is Alex Goodall. Yep. Can he chase down J-Dog Seams? That'll be something to watch out for. You see Jack McKee right here. Let's see what Jack did.
It said it's probably just this turn right here, but yeah, I guess it was.
As usual.
Yeah, well, it's such a pain in the butt here. That's the only thing I don't like about broadcasting from Long Beach. I actually love this place, but I'm not a fan of that, because it really throws it off. But let's go back there and take a look at Goodall. He ain't got no front end on this damn thing either. Of course, I think most of them back here probably are missing something. He's slinging
Gerald
it around.
Poole out there. Gerald Poole out there in the live chat, obviously.
Oh, look at this.
Damn.
You must know he's on camera. Like, I never use this camera ever, but I'm going to.
Oh, wow. And this gives you an idea of what these old boys are doing right here.
Yeah, I literally
working their way around this place.
So McKee's in pit road there. You see that down on the bottom. Octavio stayed out, it looks like, another round.
And Jim, also Gerald Poole out there in the live chat. Obviously, yeah, it's easy to spin the rear tires. We've seen that a lot here tonight. But he's also saying, obviously, that Alex kid was on the 62 Rackley car for the Harvick kid. You might even want to take a wild guess which Harvick kid we're talking about. I would think we're talking about Keelan Harvick if I had to take a wild guess.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just a wild guess. That could be Kevin, but he's not no damn kid.
No,
but he
also
bought my Camaro last year as well. So
yeah, he's talking about Harvick's kid.
Keelan.
Keelan, yeah.
Keelan. I'm going to tell you, that kid right there, you better watch out for him. In the next couple of years.
And Kyle Busch's
hell
kid,
yeah.
too. Kyle Busch's kid,
Brixton.
too.
Yes.
he's got a whole plan for his son, and his son is going to be just like he was. Watch, fast and ready when he's young, just like Kyle was, man. People can hate him or whatever. I don't, that's on them. Take a look here. We got Octavio's time down here on the bottom, as we can see it. So keep an eye on that as we ride with Seams around the track and see how close he can get back. They can hate on Kyle Busch all they want. The dude came in. He's been arguably one of the most talented drivers of the last couple of generations. He is really, really, really talented. I would put Kyle Larson in that same kind of category. Guys that can get at anything and go fast and they
raw talent.
It's just a natural ability. But Busch is going to have his kid ready. And then he's going to retire from Cup, and he's going to drive a couple of years in trucks, so his kid can run the short track races, and he's going to run the bigger speedways that they won't let the kid run when he's 16 or whatever. He's already got the whole plan laid out. So he's going to bring his son up a couple of years in Cup running the short tracks while he runs the big ones, and he's going to hand the truck over to his kid, and he's just going to manage the team.
Sounds like a plan right there to be driving for Daddy. Pretty good deal out of that. And then what'll happen when he goes to Cup? Who knows? Maybe Rich Childress already got something lined up out of that.
There's a rumor out there. I don't know if it's true or not, that they're talking about him potentially going back to Joe Gibbs.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that here in Stern in the last few weeks. I don't know if that's true, if it's just BS, but, to be honest with you, man, he won a lot of races there. He won 2 championships there, didn't he? Both his championships were at Gibbs, right?
He did.
Yeah.
Yes. 2015 and 2019.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if I'm the coach, especially since the dude's kind of mellowed out, he's not quite the ass that he was when he was younger. No, he was. Look, we can say what we want to say. He was. He was, he just didn't care. I think he had some, some issues about wanting to be more popular, and he wasn't. And I think that he took it to the extreme. Well, I'll show you somebody who don't care. I'll say what, I think that was, as much of that was all just a BS act that he was playing into because he wasn't popular, So how far is Simmons behind now? 30 seconds still. Seems. Did I say Simmons? I was reading something else. Man, I was hoping they were going to close up a little bit under pits there, but look at how fast Octavio's pit was, man. He got out of there in 33 seconds. So did he just take 2 tires? Or did he take no tires? Poole will know.
If he got out of there,
Gerald, I know if you're still watching out there in chat, what is a fuel-only stop? How fast will that – what's the time frame on a fuel-only stop, and how much longer is it to take 2 and 4 tires? You should have that information. I would love to have that to make myself a better broadcaster. If I could get that, that would be wonderful.
look us up.
Oh, he just – well, I tell you what, I would not want to be the left rear on these cars, man. This one tree is right in the damn way. It is. It's like every lap it's right in the way. Because they have scuffed these left rear and right rear off these walls around here. Yes, Jose, we ain't talked a lot about him tonight. A little. But, man, he's put in a hell of a run right now. He really is.
He has.
He's down a few spots, but, man, he's solid. He's been here. Let's look real quick. I'm sure it's going to be up and down. Yeah. Good. Normally these R's and would be for repairs and fuels, but I've got to adjust it to these cars. And once I get that information, hopefully from Gerald shortly, I can adjust that, and we'll see a more accurate fuel-only tire situation. It's just I got to make some adjustments to the numbers. I'm just not used to doing it with street stocks. It's set up for trucks right now. And I just do that? I did. Let me fix that. Well, I was playing around with the thing and grabbed the video and moved it. But, you know, looks like he's had an interesting night. I mean, he stayed out on that first pit stop extra long, which did get him lead that lap like we talked about. And then it's just kind of been steady as she goes right around mid-pack here. But, you know, I would say he is the worst of the best right now, or he's running, you know, in that, you know, but are the best of the worst, you know, the best of the rest, you know what I mean? Like he's, you know, he stayed on the lead lap. He's just had a good race, really solid. You know what?
Yeah.
We haven't looked at points. Let's take a look at the points, man. I got to get used to doing that here. Let me take this thing off the screen for a second here, and we'll take a look at these points real quick. So what do we look at first? The rookie points, or no? Let's look at the main. So this is money wise, right? This is total money wins for the year.
Yeah, Octavio obvious at the top of it. Stephen T. Rex not here this evening. Matthew Baker not here this evening. Obviously, probably has a little bit to do with it being a road course.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Jared Mogard obviously races as well. And, you know, David Mauji, another driver as well.
Yeah, I'm missing like half the field right now. We need, I guess we'll get back to a regular track next week. But, you know, I mean, I'm glad we came here for my first week back doing this. I love road course racing, so it's fun for me. So let's see what else we got going on. So that's that, and then I think we got these rookie points here, or this is rookie money. So Jack is a rookie in this league, and he's having a good run right now. Solid 4th place out there. Got a little gap in there. He's doing pretty good. All right, let's see what else we got here. And this is the owner's points, right? This is the big one, right? This is the one that matters the most in this league. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah, with the Owners Championship, obviously there you see it right there. Brent right now, obviously he is leading it, but he's leading it by 1 point. Gerald Poole obviously would love to get that, which obviously he's going to get that here tonight easily with obviously Octavio Rondoletto getting the win, and Brent Meckes end up finishing in 6th. Odds are he's going to get the Owners Championship point lead when it's all said and done, with Rondoletto doing what he's got to do and doing it how to do it here tonight. As Richie Joplin's got a meatball flag. Something happened with Richie Joplin back there. He's back there in the 10th spot. The 89 car had an issue with him.
What happened? So let's get this off the screen. Oh, it's going to be this, huh? Oh no, okay. He's sliding a little bit. Yeah, he did. And that was Gerald Lawrence picked up a slowdown. I was like, man, he got a slowdown too? Talking about bad luck. Yeah, Goodall and Seams back here having a war. Look at them. Oh,
yeah, and they were asking about that. Are they going to make it interesting?
Who is that that's torn up?
That is the 91. That's Alex Goodall right there. He's going to jump it down pit road, burned it down, slid over there, made the pit stop.
Let's see what happened here then.
J-Dog and he racing it out right here.
Oh, he was already tore up though. Where did he get tore up at? He had an incident a little bit before that, I think. Let's see if this is his incident.
Damn, right there. J-Dog way back there had an incident at the old front clip off of his.
Did he?
Yeah, J-Dog did. If we back it up just a little bit, might have an idea of what the hell happened. Here we go. Let's see what happens right here. Both of them going into the corner.
Oh, J-Dog
J-Dog.
slide. Oh, that was, oh, man.
Oh, that's what the deal was with them. Hard impact for both of them.
Guess who we going for a ride with?
Oh, Lord.
Hang on,
Hide your
folks.
kids, hide your wife, hide your ex-wives. There it is. Here we go again. And Gerald Lawrence smack dab in the middle of all of it right there. Oh, damn.
Oh, my goodness.
Just set it in there. Tires just didn't, it just didn't grip, Jim.
No, that's a...
Never hold on to it. Game over.
Yeah, that's a hot mess there, isn't it? All right, so I must not set that one. All right, let's go back to live. But, yeah, man, that's 2 cars tore up right there. Good. Damn. That Goodall thing was looking to be a... what is it? Oh, talking about the fuel abacus. $3.2 gallons of fuel, and you can get 4 tires in that amount of time? Holy shit. Wow. So this the slowness of this whole thing is the fuel.
At least that's from what it seems like. I mean, I guess it is. It's the gas deal. I don't know what the deal is with putting gas in the car, Jim.
Well,
I don't know why it takes forever to put gas in there. I don't understand that.
It's probably slow fill. It ain't like these fast dump NASCAR cars, you know. That's not how you fuel these cars. Typically, you know, street stocks, there's not a lot of times that you would ever actually fuel these cars during a race. You know, in normal, the way these cars race, they, you know, usually they don't have to fuel. So that's one of the things that makes this league unique is, and this probably why these cars are slow to fuel is because they're not really designed to be fueled at a rapid pace, you know.
Yeah, I mean, usually you see these on your Saturday night short tracks all the way around the country. But check it out. Gerald Lawrence trying to run down Ron Seams right here at the end of this bad boy.
7 laps to go.
Trying to make 7 laps to go. Can he make it work? No front end on it, but Gerald Lawrence, I mean, he's been running around without a front end on that number 70.
Most of the night, yeah.
Most of the night.
I really don't think. Honestly, I don't think aerodynamics play it in the way that iRacing has the physics built on these cars and stuff. I don't think aero plays that much of a role. If I'm wrong, I'm sure Gerald or somebody else out there will tell me, but I don't believe that it's a dramatic difference if the aero's messed up on these cars.
It might on a mile and a half, Jim.
True, yeah. I mean, which, you know, the only race I've done prior to this one where I broadcast the whole race for them was on a mile and a half. You know, which to them, that's really like a super speedway, really, the way they race it, you know.
And that will be a good one to see once we end up seeing what happens off of that.
Let's see what the schedule is here.
Let's see what we got.
Where are we at now? We are at Long Beach Street Circuit on March the 10th. So next weekend, we're at Legacy Phoenix. I like flat tracks, too. That's going to be good.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah, I like that. That's going to be good.
And you got the off week, and then March 31st, we go to Kansas. So there you go.
Yeah, Kansas. Well, I think it's a mile. Is Kansas a mile and a half, or is it a mile?
Yes, it is.
No, I was thinking Iowa's a mile. Yeah, no, Kansas is a mile and a half. So that's going to be a different style race. And Iowa, the Milwaukee Mile, Lucas Oil. I always love going to Indianapolis. That's always fun. Bristol, that's its own deal. And then Nashville Fairgrounds, which you and I both love.
Oh, yes. Love the fairgrounds.
Yep, and then it's All-Star Weekend after that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Got some good stuff. Some mixing, matching changes. I like it. We got a race here, Jake.
Mix and matching going on right here with Gerald Lawrence. Ryan Sims still going for that second spot. Could make it a little bit interesting up here with these old boys to make it interesting. I mean, granted, the race for the win, it's out the door, Jim.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
gone.
It's
we're not
over,
racing for that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Octavio Rondaletto keeps the car under him, he doesn't do nothing stupid right here, it's over with. But that battle for second, it is on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a
Here
real race.
tonight.
Real race right there for sure. Good battle here.
Damn, look at this right here. We got sparks flying. We got all kinds of stuff. Chaos could be brewing right here.
Love a little chaos.
Joe not wanting to give up right here. 6 to go. Driving in hard left-hander right here. He's going to try to drive it in a little bit deep. Maybe look to the inside. Now he may end up being on the outside depending on the right-hander. Lawrence trying to literally fill that mirror full for Ryan Sims, but Sims not wanting to give it up.
Ooh.
Oh, for them, no, it was Lawrence that got on the wall.
Lawrence.
Sims missed it by an inch.
Yeah, maybe.
And remember right here, Jim, this is where J-Dog and Alex Goodall had their little incident at. They get through there clean, though.
Yeah, no, they're hooked up through there right now. This is now I imagine you fixing to see Lawrence here try to sling it underneath him. Oh, they hit.
That door banging.
Yeah, Sims popped that rear end around a little bit, and he had a little tank slapper there for a second. That was just enough for Lawrence to launch it up the inside. He was already coming up the inside anyway, and he just finished that right on off. Damn, 5 laps to go, man, and he's got a second on him after that incident, and then assuming neither one of them got any damage out of that.
Yeah, I don't think they got a whole lot of damage. A little door banging doesn't hurt these street stocks that much. But that battle is far, far from over, Jim. Another one is Jose Godino.
They picking it up?
And Brent back there going for the 5th spot. They're about 2 seconds separated, but they are close. There you see them. They was a little bit closer a while ago, but they are close now. Could make it interesting right here between both of them.
Time to make some magic happen there, maybe. Who is this? Is that the leader?
Well, the race leader behind them.
Oh, he is right behind him. Let's stay right here for a second, just to make sure he clears him okay. Because this is exactly where it can jump up and bite you right square in the butt. You know, focus lapses a little bit, maybe with you or maybe with the other car you're passing, and you know, something just happens. He waited. Look, he got way over. He wasn't taking no chances.
And think about this, Jim. Think about this for a second as well. You got 4 laps to go. You've been racing at 75 laps at Long Beach. Maybe Brent Mekish just finally just said, you know what? Piss on it. I'm not worried about trying to get up there and get this top 5 with Jose right here. Because if he finishes ahead of Rondaletto, he's got to go another whole lap here at Long Beach to make it happen. Maybe it's just been that long of a race for him. Hell, you see the dents, you see the spoiler, you see the 67. It's beat all to hell. He might have just said, you know what? Screw it. I'll just go ahead. I'll just ride right here. I'll take my 6th. I won't have to worry about making another lap. I'll go ahead and take my points, take what I got, and I'm going to get on out of here as we see Alex Goodall having a black flag.
Where is Rondaletto at right now? Let's see. I'll put our little track map back up there. And he is the green car that I've got highlighted right now. So that's where he's at. So he is just going into the fountain area there. And we got, how much time do we have left? Oh, it's just laps. So. Yeah, I think they just, even this battle's kind of settling out a little bit. Here we got 2 seconds now. I think when they got around him, when his rear end stepped out on him, I think that probably angered them little tires on there, because these cars don't even run slicks, do they? These cars are they running treaded tires?
I think they're running slicks.
They might be.
If I'm not mistaken. I think they still run the slicks on them.
Let's see if I've got a camera angle. Thought I might have had one that was going to let me peek in there at the tires, but no. Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
I believe they're slicks.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Oh, uh-oh. Wait a minute. Rondoletto!
No.
Meatball, dude. He's got a
you
freaking
serious?
meatball.
Blew it right here at the. Oh, damn. J-Dog was right there in the last corner. Wasn't able to see it. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Damn, it's kicked off right there. Jim, I am speechless right here.
Oh,
Octavio
my
Rondoletto
God.
had the race damn near in hand. Wow.
Wow.
And
Okay,
depending
and
on
the
how
thing
bad it is,
he has to pit because if he doesn't, it's going to be a 40-second penalty after the race is over if he doesn't serve this meatball flag, right? Isn't that right? Or can he finish the race like this since it's only 3 laps? But the
I think
question
it may
is,
be a 40-second.
I don't know that he
It
can
may be
finish the
40.
race. He's tore up, dude.
Oh, he's tore up.
He's tore
dude,
up.
he's done.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
Look, the whole damn right side's all the way down on the ground right here. Gerald Poole, obviously the owner of that 48 out there. What the hell? He cannot be happy.
Yeah,
Gerald Lawrence, he is waxing it and rolling right here.
Yeah, he's catching him pretty fast, too. This gap's coming down. This dude, he probably has no idea yet unless, well, he might have somebody spotting and telling him, yeah.
Either that or Octavio Rondoletto might have just had the meltdown of the damn league right here.
Well,
Octavio Rondoletto still trying to nurse it around right here.
so
With 2 to go, coming back for the wide.
If he goes in the pits, he ain't coming out.
No. And he's not.
No, he's not. He's going to try to
It
finish
might be
this
that
race.
40-second hole that you're talking about, or that 40-second penalty.
Well, no, the 40-second penalty would be if he didn't serve his black flag before the end of the race. But I'm not sure if that translates to a meatball flag as well. I know that if you get a black flag, you have to serve it. Like, for example, Alex Goodall has got a black flag right now. And he has to serve that before the end of the race or it's going to cost him a 40-second penalty. But I don't know if Rondoletto, being a meatball flag, has to serve that. Because, I mean, right now, he's still got a 16, 17-second lead. And then another 4 or 5 seconds to Seams behind that. You can see Lawrence back there. No, that's not Lawrence even. Lawrence is driving this car, so that's not even Lawrence back there yet.
I'm shocked right now, Jim. Final lap right here with XCAL.
It's freaking crazy,
and
man.
Chaos kicked off right there. Rondoletto had this sucker in the bag by a mile.
Yeah, they're never in the bag, are they?
Damn, he is slamming it up into the wall, trying to get it straight, trying to get it going. Hell, he might be trying to knock the hell out of the car just to try to get it straightened out.
Yeah,
to maybe roll to drive better.
He's just trying to get there.
It ain't happening.
No, here comes, and here's the new leader right
Here
here.
comes Joel right here.
Oh, man. Rondoletto is tore up, dude. It's over.
You want to talk about some beef, Jim?
Yeah, I mean,
we got beef.
I mean, that's a bad rejoin, man. Where's the checkered flag? Lawrence is taking the checkered flag right now. There it is, man. Lost it.
Gerald
well,
Lawrence.
He lost it with a couple laps to go, but he didn't get past till the last lap of the race. Wow, man. Seams going to bring it home in second. McKee's going to be
Jack
third.
McKee may end up getting the third right here.
Oh,
yeah,
he is.
absolutely
Rondoletto
is.
banging the fences back here, man. He's all, look, he can't even get there. He's going to get past.
Oh,
he might get
Lord.
passed by the next car. I think he's stuck. I think that's it. I think he's done. Yep.
What a wild time of events here at Long Beach. We didn't see this coming right here, Jim.
That's where he's
Goodness.
going to finish. Right there. He's done. Oh, he's just he's
trying, but damn it, he don't. I mean, he
50
don't.
cents an incident point there, Octavio. Y'all just paying bills right now or what? Oh, he's going to try to back it across. He's going to get DQ'd for that.
Damn, right front just fell off too, Jim.
You can't. Well,
hey, do what you got to do. I mean,
yes, yeah. He's.
Give him credit. I mean, damn. I mean, you ran 75 laps at a road course. Take it and run with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, he broke the incident limit right there, and he just picked him up a black flag, which is now a 40-second penalty. I think it's going to be quite interesting how this ends up. We shall see. Let's go over here and take a look at these results first. We don't have them up yet, do we? I think there's
we still got drivers trying to work their way around the racetrack.
I think that was the last one we were waiting on right there. All right, let's get this. Let's clean all this off here, and let's take a look at these results here.
I am shocked right now, Jim. I'm at a loss for words right here. We didn't see this coming.
There it is, man. Look at this. Not even in the top 3.
Damn, got 6th out of it. Octavio Rondoletto did. Gerald Lawrence led 6 laps. Octavio, the most laps led of 68. Jack McKee going to get the podium spot, up 9 spots from where he started. Octavio with the fastest lap in the pole position. He literally had it all the way. Hard charger, he wouldn't have got it because he had the pole award, but he damn near had it swept all the way down. And unfortunately, with about 2 or 3 laps to go, game over for Octavio Rondoletto. Hate to see that for him. 75 laps, 1 caution, obviously, for the competition caution. There's the race results. Gerald Lawrence, Ryan Sames, Jack McKee, podium finishers. We'll be talking to those guys in a minute. With Jose Godino, Brent Meckes being the top 5, Octavio the showman, Rondoletto, excuse me.
Wow,
I'm choked up, Jim. I can't
there
believe
you
it.
are. Oh, my goodness.
Man, gets 6th out of it. Al B. Hewins gets 7th. J-Dog Seams gets 8th. Alex Goodall, Richie Joplin, 9th and 10th. Rashawn Andrews, Earl Seams rounding out the top 12, the whole field. Damn, Jim. Goodness. Wow.
That's crazy.
What else do you say? I mean, I don't know what else to say.
That's nuts, man. I don't even know myself. So I'm gonna pull the results here. Let's pull the podium thing up, and then we got Gerald already in here with us, I think. Oh no, you just booted him.
We did, and then I did not. I didn't boot him.
I thought you kicked him. All right, where the heck's the
I
podium?
never did it.
There we go. All right, let's bring this up here, and we'll drop this down like this. All right, yeah, pull him in. Let's see. Let's pull the winner in. Let's get a look at that, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, why not? Hell, we got all 3 of them sitting right up here as well.
You can pull them all in
with
here.
Gerald Lawrence. Yeah, why not? We'll pull them all in here. We can do 1 at a time. We can do all 3, however you want to do it, Jim. We usually do
we'll do
3.
we'll do one at a time, but bring them in here, and that way, if we want to talk back and forth, we will a little bit.
Well, there we go. Gerald Lawrence, buddy, you get the win. Congratulations on the win. I'm sure you're actually more surprised about this than anybody that you got the win. Gerald, you won. Congratulations, buddy. What are you thinking?
No, coming into this, I absolutely thought it was a race for second. So I was working my tail off trying to catch Ryan with a race car that was quite frankly beat to hell. And I finally got by him, and I was like, all right, settle in and just finish out the race. And then I had a couple of guys telling me that were watching the race, and they're like, Octavio's slow. Like, I think he had trouble. So I was just pedal to the floor trying to get it done. I didn't know if he was going to pit or not. And no, it just worked out.
Wow, man. Yeah, I mean, we're just speechless. This thing, we wrote this thing off, 30, 40 laps ago. This thing was over, and then 3 laps to go, man. What a mess. But hey, congratulations to you, man. Great win there. Did you feel like you had any shot at all here tonight? I mean, were you maybe not for the win necessarily, but you thought you were going to be pretty fast here? You like road course racing?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, well, I just want to give a huge shout out to Steve Rex for putting me in the car for this race. Can't thank him enough for the opportunity. But I ran a full season last year of XCAL, and I decided to take the year off. I just couldn't, commit to a full season. Um, So I told him, I was like, I'll fill in whenever you need me. And I was like, I know you hate doing road courses. So if you want somebody to fill in, I want to be the guy to do it. And he told me last week that we were coming to Long Beach. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. I knew coming in, we had a fast car. I knew we'd be able to contend for the podium. All the guys over at Riding Dirty, they do a great job with setups. So I knew we were going to be competitive, and I like my chances on a road course. But when you put me up against a guy like Octavio, he's definitely got a lot more experience in this racing environment than I do. So I knew it was going to be tough. I really didn't think I had a shot at beating him, and I mean, obviously I didn't, unless something like that happens. So some days you're just lucky, and that's all right.
Yeah, well, that's
Damn.
luck. What does it say? Luck is when opportunity meets preparation.
Yeah,
No, you had to be
absolutely.
in second place. You had to take care of your stuff as best you could. You had to be in second place there to get that win when it all went bad for him. So, you still had to get it there. You still had to put 68 laps in and be second place when that all went down. So,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
all
Damn,
right, buddy.
Riding Dirty steals one here tonight. Gerald Lawrence getting the win here tonight. Gerald, you got any other sponsors, any other shout outs you want to thank?
Yeah, no, like I touched on, just a huge shout out to Steve Rex, all the Riding Dirty guys. Thank you guys for putting the broadcast on. I wasn't sure if I was gonna really want to go back and watch me get the silver, but I'm definitely gonna watch me go back and get the gold. So looking forward to that. Huge thank you to you guys, and then just Aaron for putting this all together. We put together a good league here. He's got some great sponsors. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but I know Admin Box and J Dog's Carpentry. So I want to give a huge shout out to those guys for making this possible. And
Can't forget
yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
the XCal web shop.
Oh nope, can't forget the XCAL web shop. Thank you. Like I said, it's been a while since I did an interview for XCAL, so I should have freshened up on the sponsors a little bit better.
That's all
But
right. Hey, we're glad to have you, man. It's always nice to get a little surprise in there like that. That was pretty cool.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
How about that right there?
I know,
Good time for
right?
Gerald Lawrence to
Good
show
stuff.
up here tonight. I mean, he wasn't going to race, but he was here. It ended up working out for him. He ends up coming home with the win here tonight. We'll go to second place finisher, Mr. Ryan Seams. Send him on up here. Ryan, buddy, get a P2 out of it.
Woo!
I know this is going to sound completely stupid when I say this right here, but looking back on it with what happened, obviously, to Octavio Rondaletto, are you kind of a little bit pissed off at yourself that you didn't race Gerald Lawrence just a little bit harder now?
I mean, I tried. I mean, obviously he was fast, but I mean, P2, you can't go wrong with that. That's 2 weeks in a row, so I'm happy. But yeah, hats off to Gerald for keeping it together in one piece. Well, almost one piece. I think he was missing a bumper, but
He was missing the whole front end there, yeah. Old front
I
nose
tried my
clip.
best to hold him off. But that last turn, I just stepped on the gas just a little too soon and got sideways and doored the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's where it was really settled, wasn't it, right there? And it seemed like your tires got a little hot probably when you did that too, and it didn't seem like you could. You had to let them cool off a little bit there, and he kind of got away from you a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I just was driving too hard, got him heated up, and I was gonna go with this year's setup, but I decided not to and went with last year's setup, which was probably a good thing because I actually was a lot faster with this one, oddly enough. But I mean, I can't
whatever
complain.
works,
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, what a good night!
It
I mean,
worked.
that's a good points night for you. Like I said, 2 weeks in a row now.
And Jack got third for the second week in a row.
Yeah, that was all by some last.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened to Rondaletto.
Oh well, what happened was J Dog spun right there at the hairpin, and was facing the wrong way. And when Octavio come around, it was right exactly at the moment that J-Dog was trying to spin his car back around, and they went nose to nose, and he meatballed Octavio, and then Octavio, instead of coming in and pitting, probably, well, the car was tore up pretty good, and then he tried to continue driving it, and he ended up tearing it up worse and getting a meatball there at the end, or not a meatball,
Yeah, I see
but
that he was head
he had a
first in the
black
tire
flag,
and
so
then
that's going to push him down the order even further. So, but yeah, I mean, it was, he was dominating, but it's
Oh yeah,
racing.
Ron
Stuff
Delano, he's
happens.
always fast at these tracks, like extremely fast. But like
Stuff
Gerald
happens,
said, it does, just like that. It happens. Like, yeah, just it's racing, I guess.
Yeah, that's just how it goes, But hey, congratulations to you. You got anybody you want to thank while we got you in here?
I do. I want to thank XCAL Web Shop, of course, Flaming Karma, Paint Shops, Admin Box, J-Dog's Carpentry, who I work for. So.
Oh, there you go.
and you guys for doing the broadcast, because they got family members that watch. They like to watch it.
Yeah,
so,
good.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
We're glad to be back in here, and I'm glad to be back here. I kind of started this last year, and so I'm looking forward to putting a few of these in. Jake and I.
I like going back and watching it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it's fun, Even
it
if we get if we drag us in a few more cars, man, and get a little more exciting action going, where we don't quite get so spread out, that'd be fun. But
oh, I know, yeah, we need a few more cars, but you never know.
We're going to some short tracks too, though, so that'll we can't get too far away at a short track.
I mean, Octavio, he's always fast. Like our setups, I mean, it's just the truth. He's just always on point with driving. So
that's good. I mean, it helps. You got to have somebody like that there's always going to be somebody who's the fastest, and that's just who you got to shoot at, trying to get.
Yeah,
those
no
lap
matter what,
times.
I enjoy racing. I mean, even if I'm running last, 5 laps down,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I
That's
just enjoy
right.
it. Yeah, I just enjoy it.
Yeah, but hey, good job tonight, though. Really
Thank
solid.
you.
That's we talked about it before the race. Keep it as clean as you can, and you're gonna end up front. So
yeah.
Yep. Congratulations. How many incident points did you end up with?
I had 5. I could have had a lot
good.
more. There was a few times where I was heading towards the wall, and I'm like, oh man, this ain't good. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I saved it and did hit the wall a couple times. I got 2 for hitting Gerald. But
well, 5 is
5's good
pretty
for this
tame.
track, yeah.
It won't cost you too much either, so that's good.
The first year I had like 15, 20. It was bad.
All right, buddy. We'll hopefully talk to you again next week.
All righty.
As Ryan Sims comes home with the P2 here this evening, we'll flip-flop around. Find a buddy right here, Mr. Jack McKee, coming home with the P3. Jack! Get the P3 out of this one, old buddy. Hell, take it and run with it. All kinds of chaos happened right there at the end of it, but you still get the P3. You're taking the race tonight, sir.
Well, I'm really happy with the P3. So, yeah, I thought I was going to get 4th. I don't know what happened to Octavio, but it was fun.
You, I was trying to figure out there. You were right up there amongst one of the late race incidents, weren't you? I don't know that you were involved in it, but didn't it happen right around you or something?
What wreck?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out. It was, I just saw you going by a big bumper in the street, but I think that was probably already disposed of there earlier.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
But you did keep it pretty clean tonight overall, though. I mean, it was obviously some bumping and stuff, but you didn't really take any kind of big shot at all, did you?
No, I got on the wall once there in the beginning, but it didn't do very much damage.
So how many incident points did you end up with?
I only got 2.
Oh, look at you.
Damn.
I'd have got 2 pulling out of the pits.
Are you
kidding me? Yeah, well, good job, man, because these cars are not easy to drive around here. People would think it is, but it's so not. These cars just are not made to brake like this. They don't have the kind of brakes it takes to woe these things up around here. But it had to be good fun out there. Just trying to drive something that's close to out of control.
Yeah, the braking in this car is definitely a lot different than any other car I've raced on a road course for sure.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's
you know,
still
that's
pretty
just
fun.
not what these are. You know, not what these are
They're
for.
not made for, yeah.
No, but that's also part of the fun. Oh, there, you just caught the wall right there. That tire barrier, you hit it pretty good there.
Oh
Late in the
yeah,
race too. That was later in the race.
that must been a 0x. I remember I hit it earlier, the 2x.
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah.
I mean, these little cars can take a few shots, you know. But so, what do you think next week? Where are we at next week, Jake? Help me out. You know, I'm old.
Holy
I
Phoenix.
mean, Phoenix, yes,
Phoenix,
Legacy
that's
Phoenix.
right.
What we're thinking about? What we're thinking about going back short track racing? What we're thinking, Jack?
That would be definitely fun. A lot different than the road course, even though
See,
I had a lot of fun here
I
today.
don't
But
view I don't view Phoenix as a short track, especially not for a street stock. To me, that's a mile track. That's a pretty big track for a street stock. To me, I don't I don't consider that short track racing. I don't know. I mean, it would be for a cup car, but in a street car, a street stock, I think that's almost like the equivalent of cup cars going to a mile and a half. That's a big track.
oh yeah,
I love that place though. I love the flat turns there.
yeah, it's definitely a fun track. A lot different than what I've raced, a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah, should be good fun next week. All right, man. Well, congratulations again, top 3, hung in there, survived, which is what it was all about. And so, you got anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
yeah. I would like to thank Sim Racer Hub, Flamin' Karma Paint, Admin Box, J Dog's Carpentry, XCAL for having the show, and for you guys for streaming it. That's great. I love to see that.
Well, we appreciate it. Go back and enjoy this one. You got a pretty, you had some good battles during the race. You definitely got you some good screen time on this one for sure. So go back and enjoy it. Say good night,
Alrighty, well,
Jake.
Jack McKee, baby, Jack McKee getting the podium here tonight. We'll see what he can do at Phoenix. And Jim, buddy, final thoughts. Road course racing, street stocks at Long Beach. It was a long one, but it was a pretty good one.
Nah, it was fun. I mean, like I said, I love road course racing, and damn if they didn't throw a little monkey wrench in Octavio's plans tonight, man. Holy cow. But that's why you run them, man. I mean, on paper this thing was over, but you know what? On paper he wasn't 6th, but that's where he ended up. It's I don't know. That's just road course racing, man. It jumped up and bit him. Tough luck.
Yeah, damn sure did jump up and bite Octavio Rondoletto. Hate that for him. Hate that for what it could have been for him. And I'm sure he's probably going to be. He may end up losing a little sleep out of this one. What's that?
Who's in the green room?
Who's that?
J-Dog.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's pull him up here. I just, let's see what his take on that was. Obviously, it wasn't. J-Dog, Big Jim here in the booth, man.
Yeah, glad to be here, I guess. I didn't think I was going to be in here.
The only reason I did is because, obviously you got to feel bad about what happened there, at the end of the race there, I'm sure. And I just wanted to pull you in here, get your thoughts on it. We didn't actually see – obviously, you got around somehow there and was facing the wrong way. But, we just wanted to get your, opinion on the incident and what happened.
Well, I'm reviewing it at the moment, but I spun out earlier in Goodall, in front of Goodall, all by myself.
Yep.
And I'm thinking he got me there. I'm not sure, but did you guys see what happened? I didn't really see. I just know I got hit by a car. Wasn't sure who it was.
So you talking about at the end of the race there with about 3 or 4 laps to go?
Yeah.
That was the leader.
Yeah, but someone got in front of me and got into me before Octavio hit me.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. But you knew that Octavio's the one that hit you after you spun, right?
Yes. Actually, it was number 9. Whoever was number 9.
Let's see. I can go back and pull the incident up, I think, here.
Or maybe, 91. So, that changes things. So, I spun out front of that 91 earlier in the race, and
Yep.
he got into me, and it cost him the position because we were battling.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure after just
that was
watching that, it looked
Goodall.
like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
took me right out.
Did he?
Yeah, that's if
and
you look at that.
what lap
after,
did that happen on? That was on 73?
that's 65 just before 65, just before we took 66 on that last corner. And that's so them teams work together.
Hold on, let me see.
Them teams work together, so that just cost Octavia the win by him taking me out like that. So
all right, let me see here. I'm going to slow this up for a second. Get out of this. I want to see if this is the incident that I'm thinking it was right here.
it was
Okay.
just before
Yeah, there you
65.
go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you.
And that's what ended up causing Octavio to wreck.
Well,
and they kind of work together in the same Discord.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
All right. So now let's see. We stop this, and that was the 91 you said. So let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already into you there. Look.
Yeah. It's
okay. All right.
It didn't cost me. It cost him earlier in the race when I lost it in front of him and bounced off the walls there in that second to last corner. And he didn't miss me, and he had to pit, and then he come back out and did that. So
I guess you didn't, I guess you didn't see that Octavio was coming around the corner there as you started to take off, huh?
Nope, I couldn't see anything, and I was trying to scroll through to my relative.
Yeah.
And I was going to spin it around, and I got hit. I thought it was Godino. I didn't realize it was even Octavio.
Well, all right. Well, that's what I really wanted to pull you in here just to, get your take on what happened there. It's interesting that that potentially the 91 Goodall got into you there and caused that. Obviously, tough break for Octavio. We all hate that when something like that happens. But all right, buddy. Well, it was good to chat with you here, and we'll see you next week at Phoenix.
Yep, we'll be there. This wasn't really the result I was looking for, but.
No, this one was tough, but worst case scenario is I think you got 7th or 8th place points, so at least there's that.
Yeah, that's it could have been worse, I guess. I'll take it and move on. It should be a better performance at Phoenix.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you next week.
All righty, sounds good. Thanks for doing the broadcast, and just thanks to all the sponsors and everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, Jake. Now you can say goodnight.
All righty. Well, yeah, but I was kind of interested. I was kind of interested on how that ended up working out as well. But, folks, Long Beach, street stocks, chaos, drama, you name it. We got it here on Motorbike Broadcast, and XCAL's got it as well. But congratulations, Gerald Lawrence, on the win. But, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of XCAL Racing. Here on Motorbike Broadcast, and all the great sponsors, every single one of them. You saw them up there in the top right, all the way from J-Dog, from J-Dog's company, all the way down to the Roasted Record, and also with the Digital Race Engineer, all that good stuff, all the great sponsors with Motorbike Broadcast and XCAL. Thank you very much to each and every one of the sponsors. Drivers, putting on a good show. Got interesting? We love chaos. We love drama. How's that going to turn out next week? We'll see. But shout out to the drivers, fans. Y'all come out in big old numbers. Appreciate y'all supporting this great league, supporting this channel. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to Motormouth Broadcasting. Keep it going. And obviously, Aaron Hillebush out there with us, allowing us to come in here, commentate, be ourselves, entertain you guys, the fans. Because, hey, it's the fans that makes the world go around. If y'all ain't watching, we ain't talking. For my good buddy, co-commentator, producing, the big man, Motormouth Broadcasting, Mr. Big Jim Cunningham. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. That, as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. We had drama. We had door banging. We had chaos. Won't we have it next week in the desert? Legacy Phoenix, next round, XCAL Web Shop Series. It's going to get good. Short track, baby. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see you then.